woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.
We've been spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Gangster's paradise. Power in the money. Money in the power. Minute after minute. Hour after hour. Rest in peace, Coolio, man. Oh, shit. Had to get that out. Nah, but real talk. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Sorry, that was mean.
One of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time.
Rest in peace to the GOAT of a song.
No one's ever done it better, sir.
There will never be another Gangsta's Paradise.
Somebody gonna dub that shit next week, and niggas gonna be like, yo, this is hot.
Good God. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I'm your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. We've been spending most time. And I'm not going to do it again.
He might.
You can hit it for me now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thought you had some more.
Sitting across from me, as always, is the Sound of Sirens Podcast. I love when he's around. He's one of our favorite guests. Thank you for coming and joining us again, Miss Nikki P.
What?
I just wanted to throw everybody off. Sitting across from me, as always, is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL. Mr. You Can Find Me. I was actually bringing up like nice little quick vacation spots that we should go take when I get time to travel. And St. Louis.
Do you mean we as in us or
me and
like
Nicole?
Your family?
Me and Nicole.
Oh, okay. Stop talking to me about vacation ideas I'm not involved in.
Possibly the baby. I don't know.
I want to go places.
I don't know if I want him to cramp our style while we're out there. You know what I'm saying?
Who, the baby or me?
The baby.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about
so I can go.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay.
You can sleep on the couch. Damn. Since that one time you made me sleep on the couch while you took the king size fucking bed. Yeah.
The entire master bedroom.
Yeah, I think this is payback time.
Nigga Javon and his bitch slept in the closet.
I remember that. I forgot about that. Holy shit. Anyway, sitting all the way to my left, he is back for an unprecedented fifth time. He is the Hangover Podcast favorite third man. Eighth man, I guess you would call.
I don't believe that. That was the last resort tonight. So.
That's not true. I could have called Sean.
You could have.
Yeah.
Sean would have said no.
That's fair. But he always comes through for us in a pinch. And he has his own podcast that he's going to plug in a little while. Mr. Larry Heatwave Frederick. And then sitting to my left, as always, the beautiful, the illustrious, that we just realized never with us when there's a guest on. But always beautiful, Miss Nikki P.
Hello.
Have you ever been, me and Turtle were talking about this, have you ever been on when we had a guest?
No, because don't they normally take my spot?
Dustin Spencer.
You were here for Dustin Spencer.
Yeah, that was the only
I don't know if
guest
you
that
want
you
to
were here
consider
for.
him a guest.
It's kind of a drop-in. Yeah.
You kind of got to be welcome to be a guest.
Technically, he was a guest in your house.
Hey, don't you fucking forget it, Spencer. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and run through this.
Wait, what kind of guest are we talking? Like interview guest?
Yeah,
anybody
interview.
that we've had that isn't the regular cast.
Anybody that we've had in that we've interviewed.
Okay, because I was here with Q. I was here with Laurie. I was here with Ian.
Were you here for the first one with Flame?
No.
I think that was like one of, in Dominic too. Like those when she went out of town.
Yeah,
they came and sat in.
It's crazy, right? Now that you think about it, Josh, you wasn't there.
No.
Damn.
Even the phone call interviews, you wasn't there.
Oh yeah, Chris Porsche, shout out.
Because you were pregnant at that time, so those were the times that you were like, I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
And we had the little issue in the
Nikki
original.
don't like you niggas. That's
No new friends. No new friends.
She really be like, I ain't doing this.
Who are they? How many followers they got? Fuck 'em.
Fair.
But hey, get the clip up on your phone real quick because there's somebody I want to thank. But I want to thank him correctly.
All right. You can't pull it up on your messenger?
My phone, I had to reset it.
Send it to mine. I can Bluetooth to the roadcaster real quick.
Oh, I'm back up.
Oh, okay.
That is so interesting.
What's that?
That I've never been.
Stewing on that shit. Do I not like
No,
these people?
that's not a game.
I think the thing is that like I don't do small talk,
I feel that.
and so like people I don't know, I'm hard with talking to them.
I feel that.
Like I already don't talk much on the show.
That's why
And
I
I'm
just
comfortable with
piggyback
y'all.
off of what Scott says. I don't ever have any real questions going in. I embellish
Christian,
over
Christian and D-Day were actually probably our most unprepared interviews, and I think it went well.
not them, us.
Like Christian even asked us before we started the episode because I was like, damn, we didn't write any topics down. Meaning every episode before we get started, we write down all the shit. Like I know you can't see it because it's unprofessional.
Is there an open ginger ale? I mean, an open ginger ale?
Yeah, right there.
That shit
And,
still didn't help that nasty ass drink.
And Christian was like, oh, so y'all didn't write down, like y'all didn't come prepared for this? And in a way it was like, no. In both ways. No, we didn't come prepared for the interview. We didn't come prepared for the show, actually. But yeah, I still can't pull it up. So yeah, go ahead, Larry. Pull that shit up real quick.
Oh, shit. Just forward it to mine. You got it on Messenger.
I shall send it to
But anyway, so yes, with that being said, I'm trying to give Turtle time, so I'm actually just kind of stalling right now.
you. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, so every
You know what
time.
we did
So, you
today,
know-
y'all?
What did we do today, babe? Tell them.
We bought our baby shoes.
And how did you feel about it, dear?
It's pretty sad.
He needs them now to protect his feet because he's walking.
Hey, mobile G-Man.
Mobile G-Man.
I'm trying to send it, bro.
This is going great.
Now we're doing this.
And why was that such a sad moment for you, dear?
I don't know, because I still fight myself to just want to kick them over sometimes.
That is facts. That is some of the biggest
Like,
facts.
how dare
Hey,
you
hey, Scott, I
grow
think you
up?
have to disconnect
Oh, well, shit. We got to fucking...
because it's telling me via Scott Herbert.
God damn it. There you go. I'm disconnected.
That's weird if I Bluetooth to the mixer from your phone. Technology is getting out of pocket.
Anyway.
It's getting out of hand.
You got it?
I'm trying.
This is going
trying. fantastic,
guys. Thank
Think
y'all for
about
sticking.
things. You walk out the room all the time and leave us like this.
Hey,
Do
so
something, nigga.
matter of fact, shout out to Jason Different. He actually reached out to me not too long ago, and apparently I'm going to be doing a special guest spot on their podcast
Hey-o.
with Zoe.
When next year?
No more beefness.
No, we still got beef. Like we might fight once we get on the pod.
Next
but
year?
Yeah, probably next year.
Okay.
I mean,
I got it pulled up.
Yeah, but I was mostly just saying that to hold Jason accountable. So like y'all know I've been invited, and now if I don't end up being on this episode that's supposed to come out this month,
maybe
it's Jason's fault.
they'll just record it and never post it.
But yeah, definitely shout out to
It's your boy, Christian Ranky.
So glad you were here, Christian. You're one of my favorite episodes, my man.
Okay.
What you got, babe?
All that time for that.
Yes.
I don't know what I was expecting. That was not it, and it kind of let me down.
I'm sorry. You didn't wait. That let you down?
Yes.
I think that was beautiful.
That was perfect.
It was.
If you know why,
If you knew the real history behind that.
So, Larry, do you like to read?
sometimes.
Well, guess what? We want to give a shout out to our friends over at Audible for their support of the show. How often do you read, Larry?
Every now and then.
What do you like to read?
Horror.
Horror?
Yes.
Like prostitution?
Like horror.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite horror book?
Honestly, it's not really horror, but Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary is 100% horror. Hit it for one time.
I'd say it's horror.
Man. Well, we want to give a shout out to our friends over at Audible and thank them for supporting the show. But what y'all need to do is go over to audibletrial.com/hangover, because with the subscription, you get one audiobook a month and they can be accessed anywhere with the Audible app, even if you don't have a signal. And right now, listeners of the Hangover podcast can get a free audiobook by going to audibletrial.com/hangover. Boom! But thanks to Larry, we also have Pet Sematary. So, Yeah, when Dr. Lewis Creed takes a new job and moves his family to the idyllic rural town of Ludlow, Maine, this new beginning seems too good to be true. Yet despite Ludlow's tranquility, there is an undercurrent of danger that lingers, like the graveyard in the woods near Creed's home, where generations of children have buried their beloved pets. Behind the pet cemetery, there is another burial ground, one that lures people to it with seductive promises and ungodly temptations. A blood-chilling truth is hidden there, one more terrifying than death itself and hideously more powerful. An ominous fate befalls anyone who dares tamper with this forbidden place, as Lewis is about to discover for himself. And also, if you go listen to the audiobook of Pet Cemetery, the guy from Dexter reads it. Michael C. Hall.
Fantastic.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. But yeah, anyway, listen to that great book and thousands of others, starting with a free audio book by going to audibletrial.com/hangover. That's audibletrial.com/hangover to get that free trial and to get that free book. Now let's start the show. Turtle, do we have any?
Top fans.
I'll never stop dancing to this.
Like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully. Anyway, let's see what we got here. See all the top fans. I'm still kind of hurt that Nicole's sitting there like, that's it? That's what we waited all this time for?
I mean, while I understand, I just thought it was going to be something more than just him auto-tuning his name.
Oh, my God. No, he didn't just auto-tune that, sweetheart. All right, now. Wow, we got a short list this week. Y'all been slacking. For 1 year, we have Mr. Larry Frederick. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is your hangover bukkake.
Can I leave now?
Thank you for being a top fan for so long. Here comes my deck. For 7 months, we have DJ Obi-Wan. And then for 2 weeks, we have Mr. My Guy, Danny L. Ford II. Oh, not right now? Okay. And then for 1 week, we have Mrs. Chantel Marie Burke.
What happened to Mama?
I don't know. I guess she quit.
Shit, there's a lot of niggas missing from that list.
Yeah, right? And then for 1 week, we have Mr. Kenneth Harvey Jr. I'm surprised it took him this long to get on the list.
It's probably because all them other niggas fell off.
All right, are you disconnected from the Bluetooth?
No.
Do that so I can play this. Voicemail. All I want to do is boo cocky Larry. Voicemail. No.
Said it was gay, so what?
No.
Hey, this is an accepting time period.
It's 2022, man. This is your button.
Trying to connect right now. Okay, and I'm connected. Don't touch nothing. All right, let me pull back up that fucking email because nothing is going to expose it tonight. Hey guys. Hey. I'm sorry. Y'all remember Ashley Simpson?
No.
When she was lip syncing on SNL? She did the whole
none of that
Nobody?
shit.
Wowza. Okay. I guess I'm the old one.
Yep.
All right, and we have a voicemail from Who Am I? And it's from Savage Firehouse, LA.
That would be who the fuck is Matthew Lazar?
Lazara, who clearly lost his top fan spot this week.
It's because he's been busy with my show.
I don't want to hear that.
Here it is, 6 o'clock Tuesday morning, going to finally be able to listen to the show. And top fans come up. And once again, y'all disrespect my boy Swamp. And then, who the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? This is bullshit. Y'all either need to fix it, or Zuckerberg needs to fix it. But we need to figure this shit out by next week.
I agree.
Have a good one.
You're going to be very upset when you hear the beginning of this episode. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if y'all aren't sharing the way y'all are supposed to, if y'all haven't been. But, I mean, clearly Larry's been able to stay on top of it, so I don't know what you guys are doing wrong.
Top of it like a hole off 4th Street.
I'm definitely disappointed that my mom kind of gave up.
She got tired of listening to your shit.
She heard that one Christian episode and was like, nope, can't do it.
Can't do it with this white guy with his spike hair. Who the fuck is he? Alrighty, let's start the show, guys. How was everybody's week?
It was litty.
Yeah?
Yep.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nah, I actually
That's
got
the best
my,
weeks.
I got my contract signed and laced up for my first set of songs from the album, man.
Get it for him.
Yes, sir.
Yourself.
Yes, sir. Worked it out to where I get 100% of the publishing and 100% of the rug.
How's that feel?
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Man. Fucking beautiful.
What was your cut before?
60-30.
Okay.
Well, no,
You got the other
60,
10.
60-40. Okay. 60-40. I got 60, they got 40.
Okay. All right. But this feels good now. 40
that's-
more dollars to your 100.
Absolutely. It was because I didn't own full
That's what
rights to
40%
the
means.
music. I didn't have a bigger bag when it came to the gas. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I
okay.
was still working on a small budget, even though the album came out amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to rework some of those deals. I was only able to get like the singles that I put out through YouTube and shit. Those are, you know what I'm saying, fully mine now.
Yeah.
But these, I went right off the back and was like, nah, I'm going full out. Give me the full shit
Amen.
so I can get my bag.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations
Thank
to you,
you,
sir. Pay artists, man. Pay artists. How was your week, Larry?
Well, it was all right. A little busy.
Not busy at all? No fires when it's cool outside?
No, we prepping for
Shout out to God for that cold front, you hear me?
right. We prepping for Fire Prevention Week.
What does that mean?
So like I go and visit the school in the area and talk to the kids, let them see the fire truck and shit like that. So that's about all we doing.
Do y'all still do the house that fills with smoke?
No.
No, why
In
not?
training we do.
For like the kids.
No.
Y'all never did
Gas
that?
chamber these little
You know,
fuckers.
smoke a kid out?
Wait, y'all never did that?
No.
They used to bring like this, like it wasn't 2 stories, but like they had stairs, and you would start out and they would tell you, remember, always touch the doorknob, because you know that's what I'm thinking about when there's a fire in the fucking house. Always touch the doorknob, make sure it's not hot, and stay low to the ground. And I don't know, they like basically filled it with like fog machine smoke.
Oh, that's probably why.
Right, and like they would fill it up, and I remember being in there, and it's like, all right, this is some dense fucking smoke, bro. Like they were like, just make sure you stay low to the ground. And then I still can't see, guys. And then we had to crawl down army crawl down the fucking stairs. Like somebody could break their fucking neck in this thing.
Yeah, because unlike
Probably why they're
fire
not
smoke,
doing it
fog
anymore.
machine smoke actually sits to the ground. Way to go, fire department.
What were you saying, babe?
So that's probably why they don't do it anymore.
Right.
Someone probably broke their neck.
I probably got sexually assaulted in the
One kid.
fog.
Inhale in the fucking fog and shit.
Got the door hand? No.
Oh shit.
Miss Johnson said I can't go with her in the fog place no more.
Oh shit. Wait, y'all really never did that? All right, can anybody else please back me up and say that y'all did this shit too? Because
No.
I don't want to feel like I'm the only one that had to crawl. Now it feels like them firemen set us up. Like, let's try some
Either
shit.
that or your school did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were trying to kill y'all.
Let's smoke these little fuckers out.
Oh, Auschwitz. Anyway,
Tired of teaching PE. Smoke them out.
how was your week, dear?
I don't remember.
That's what happens when you become a mom.
Yeah, it all just is a blur.
75% of your brain goes to your child.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I bet you remember what you fed Grayson yesterday, huh?
Boob.
See?
Oh man, that was a beautiful fucking week. It was nice going to work every day. The sun was shining, but it was cool outside. But it's also like that kind of pain in the ass time of year where it's like the morning it's 60 degrees and then by noon it's 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
I'm about to say it's hot as a bitch by the time that fucking sunrise up.
so you go to work and you're wearing your hoodie and you're like, oh, this is fucking awesome. And then you walk back outside in your hoodie later on that day and you're like, fuck. You get in your car and it's you feel like you're dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yes. Mhm. Confirmed.
That's kind of what's shitty is that so far everyone's been giving us the next round of clothes for Grayson, and everyone is giving sweatsuits.
Yeah.
Long sleeve
Hoodies.
with matching pants, and I'm just like, y'all live here too, right? When am I supposed to? So now we're gonna have to go for walks every day when it's cold, just so he can wear these outfits because he can't wear his shit to daycare because it's hot. And I'm like, what? We literally wear shorts on Christmas. Why the fuck are you giving our kid these sweatsuits? He has 20 of them.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, everybody that gifted them sweatsuits and is listening to the episode.
No, don't be sorry. Do better. Do better.
Short sleeves all day.
And then maybe just kind of pool it and just be like, all right, look, guys, I'm thinking about buying a hoodie. And then we'll be like, no, we already got 17 other ones in a state that gets 6 cold days a year.
Are y'all those parents who make a register for the baby's birthday party as well?
Not parent, not with an S.
Yes.
There's a parent.
Yes.
That,
Boy,
Yes.
don't you suggest what I should buy your child?
Yes.
I have to disagree there, sir. Because that's when it became this year of like, he doesn't need much.
I definitely am
I
not.
don't give a fuck what he needs.
Yeah.
You think he needs a drum set? No,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna buy him one though. The fuck?
I have no intention of doing it every year,
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
but he still has so much stuff.
Yeah, I get it as a baby. I just
I do not want loud fucking toys.
No.
I feel that.
Better than fucking Legos.
My mom
He's
moves her.
enjoying the Legos.
Bro, you step on one Lego too many, it's over with.
Oh yeah, fuck
Shut
that.
this shit down.
I got 5 years of
That's
indention
Nikki
on the
shit.
bottom of my shit.
That's Nikki shit is Legos. She might have like tons of them bitches around here.
Oh, I do.
Somewhere.
You gonna get one of them fucking like drawers that have all the different colors. So
Whatever your imagination wants to build, son.
I seen a motherfucker on TikTok made a machine that sorts his son's Legos.
Wild, right?
I was like, he needs to patent that shit.
What?
I'd buy one, nigga.
That's fantastic.
Dump just that big ass fucking Tupperware.
Yep. He just dumps that bitch right in and it sorts each color, each piece, and he just boop, puts it in. puts it
Wowza.
in. I was like, that's fucking amazing.
That is beautiful.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that was one of the biggest things about the birthday was like just being so. Luckily, like some people got it. They showed up with cash.
Yeah.
And we're just like, here you go. That's what I was gonna spend on your baby. And it was like perfect. Thank you into the bank account.
I wasn't gonna do
Savings
that.
account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nicole gave me
I didn't
access.
trust Scott with my nephew's money, so
That's fair. Like I said, she woke up early so we could go to the bank on a Saturday so she could get my name on the account so I can see the money while I'm out at a bar and be like, I'll just transfer $50. You know what I'm
he
saying?
won't miss it.
He ain't gonna miss that shit. Everybody want a shot? Let's do this shit real quick.
It's on Grayson.
Every good
Look at Nicole's face.
every good parent borrows from their son's piggy bank. Every good
Shout out to
parent.
Kayla.
I just hit
My
him
dog
up
was
for
like,
$3
I
this morning.
just needed gas. That's all I needed.
Needed to pay the boat launch fee this morning. I had to-
Give me a little money for the gas, dog. You live in my fucking house rent free and you think you ain't gonna pay no rent?
the audacity.
All right, so let's jump right into it. First of all, in all sincerity, rest in peace to Coolio. That fucking hurt. Give one to him real quick.
Peter the God.
I used to own one of your albums. I don't remember which one it was. I heard Gangsta's Paradise, made my mom bring me to Best Buy, and I went and picked up a copy of whatever the fuck it was. And didn't like it. But Coolio will forever be embedded in hip-hop culture. And I actually know a guy that knew him very well. And I was waiting on like his little memorial post, and that's all he said was he
So
was
you
like,
telling me you didn't fuck with the slippity slide?
of course.
That's his only
That's
other
that
Of course. That's the only ones he had. But no, my guy said like he was genuinely just a really good dude. Like he was one of those people that would hit you up if he knew you were going through a hard time and check in on you, and just shit like that. So it was nice to see, like, aside from all the other bullshit, he was always just a nice guy. But we'll forever remember the time he tried to stage dive. Everybody moved out the way and then stole his shoes. I'm sorry, that is a legendary story. Nicole just had to hold back laughter. Like it's amazing.
Fun fact though, my guy was a firefighter prior to
Shut up.
rapping. Yeah.
What?
How you do that?
I don't know.
Spraying the hose minute after minute, hour after hour. That shit kind of hype, man. But apparently he was one of the few people that got very offended that Weird Al Yankovic did a remix to his song. Who the fuck? Wow.
He made it.
Y'all don't lock doors? No. Y'all know niggas walk around with that licky licky. Right?
Hey, nigga just got carjacked right
So-
by the Dollar General. up
So
the street from
I
your
was the
house.
last resort. I could leave now.
Bye, Larry. Get the fuck out.
I be goddamn. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, Joe.
I was sleeping like a mother.
Yeah. I thought you was
asleep.
I thought you was out of town.
That's what
I didn't get
these
it.
niggas was like Joe out of town. I was like, that nigga was on the couch when I left.
And I
for
thought
work.
you were being an asshole.
No.
Okay. God damn it. Hey, Joe. Well, average Joe, everybody. Hey. He ain't even got the camera on you. There you go.
There you go.
I'm not even saying Lolo's spot. Damn, I can't get over.
We got we're giving our condolences to LL Cool J.
Holy fuck.
Oh, wow.
Jinxed him.
Yo.
That shit's on the news next week. You're gonna so regret it. Holy God.
Scott thinks all black people look alike. That's what it's gonna look
Scott, stop gripping the mic like it's a dick.
like. First of all, let me do me. All right, Nicole, talk.
Why am I talking? Okay, so fun story.
Hey, how sturdy is the table? I'm about to step on this bitch.
This is almost brand new.
Do not. No, it's not brand new. We bought it, so it's brand new for us. It is not brand new for itself.
For itself.
My God, what are you
Anyway, we went to the mall today, and Joe's gonna break something.
doing? That shit sounded so authentic in the headphones.
So everyone knows that Johnny Depp has a cologne, correct?
Yeah. Sauvage Dior.
So we walked through whatchamacallit, Dillard's today,
Dillard's.
and Scott went to go stop to smell it, and unbeknownst to him,
There we are.
and the little papers right next to the cologne
Was some
She about to try to play the fuck out of me.
he was unaware that you weren't just supposed to spray it on yourself. So Scott just starts spraying himself in it, and then he just walks away all happy. And then he sees someone else like spraying it on the paper, and he looks and he goes, "Are you supposed to spray it on the paper? and not yourself?" And I was like, "Yes." So now all I'm smelling right now is cologne. It
Sauvage.
smells really good.
It's actually very good. For a $150 bottle, fuck yourself.
You just got it for free.
Yeah, right. Just go to Dillard's every day like, this actually smells good. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to spray it on the paper? Sorry.
That's in the broke nigga guy 101. You get a fresh fit, then you go walk
That's when
in
you go on a
Dillard's or
date.
JCPenney, and you steal the free sample. And
Shit, all you had to do was walk through the center aisle and it all hit you.
nah, that's too many fragrances. You gotta be like,
You gotta go for the one. You gotta go for the one. But I don't know. I walked in and I saw the samples, and I was like, "Oh, these are samples. Like I'm supposed to try them." And then I went I hit myself, and then it like literally took 5 steps. And some dude was standing there like, "Yeah, so we have this one. This is a very nice Versace. Here you go." And I'm like, "Oh." So that's how that works. Like I don't be going into fancy places, dog. I don't know how this works.
Dillard's is not fancy.
Those is fancy. They have polo drawers in there, 5-pack for
A
$100.
nigga sold his Marshalls.
Did you just kick bullshit? I went there the other day and saw 3 pairs of True Religion for $12.
See what I'm saying? Price tag just different.
That's it. What you said that place is, babe? That's basically just like all like they don't like that product that they put out, so they just send it to like Marshalls and Ross and shit.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Every
Like Ross
designer
and
brand
all
ever.
of them.
Exactly what you just said.
I didn't know that. I never knew that was a thing. I thought they were all hand-me-downs. I thought I just walked in the Salvation Army.
What?
I bought 8 Michael Kors shirts for $120.
Wow.
Yep.
And then I bought some old bum's jacket at a Goodwill.
And
Sorry.
you're going to pay $120 for one shirt.
8. Yeah, 8. Michael Kors shirt. All right, so we never got to talk about... Well, first of all, let's start here. Larry, do you finally have a podcast to which you claim ownership?
I do.
Finally. We're on episode 9. We got about 2 weeks left until he quits this one.
We got really good traction on this one. I'm actually pretty excited.
Give yourself a plug, baby. Go ahead.
Well, with the Sound of Sirens podcast, it's myself and a guy that came on towards the end of my last podcast. His name is Brian Miller. And we try to cater to first responders. We do the normal segments like we were doing before, line of duty, death count.
Right.
We give props to a particular first responder around the world that's doing something good. We do props for a department that's doing good. And then we just bullshit, basically like this, and talk about different stuff that we come across. A lot of it is like 7th Fire District related, which is where I work, and 4 other departments. But we're about to branch off. I think after episode 10, we're going to start to just talk about more outside of first responder world. Like we have a plan to bring in an ex-WWE wrestler.
Hey. Kane?
No.
Oh, then I don't care.
Nah, what her name? Jazz?
Stone Cold
She
Steve
was-
Austin.
I wish.
This nigga.
Jazz was a former Lafayette police officer before she became a wrestler.
Oh, wowza.
So we're going to have her on and talk about that. We just did a show with Forever Fit Nutrition on Bellchase Highway. They're one of our sponsors.
Is that the car dealership that you were at?
No. Well, yeah, it looked
Forever
like a
Fit.
car
It
dealership,
looked
yeah.
like they were in a car dealership.
It looked like it. So yeah, we had them on. That show went really well. We had 1.4 thousand views on it.
Fucking A.
So yeah, they're one of our sponsors. Aside from that, I just became a distributor for Herbalife, so I'm selling the loaded teas and whatnot.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. But no, episode 9, and we're 485 downloads.
Fucking A.
Hell,
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
I hope you can stick with this one.
Well, the plan is too.
I would hope so.
The only reason I quit doing the last one, is because I got threatened to be fired. But now I'm wiser.
How is Disco Biscuit?
Oh, he is no longer in the fire service. So,
Hey!
which after that show, it got me a whole lot of grief.
Fuck you, Disco Biscuit. Did it? What happened?
He actually
Fuck that guy.
got my phone number out of the fire department archive.
What he did that for? I'd have gave it to him.
He texted me. Well, he was the chief of the department that I used to volunteer for.
Oh.
So, oh shit.
he don't want to fight though.
Well,
Yeah, you didn't want the man.
so this is what happened.
You know where I
And
live.
We hashed it, but he texted me in the middle of the night and was like, "Oh, so you know where I live and you want to fight me in front of my kids?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think I said that clearly on the episode.
I mean, I
Wanna
wore
play
a
it back for
shirt. But no,
You should have sent them the YouTube clip.
he was like, "Man, it was not about you. It was about your partner, and y'all not doing research." I was like, "Dude, everything that we get is from the courthouse, public record."
Bullshit. You read us what it was he said. He was talking to you.
Right.
So, long story
Coward.
short, we had a long talk, and I was just like, basically, if you're not gonna fight, shut up. And that's what it boiled down to. And yeah, he quit every branch of the fire service, like every department he was with. And
You got that man fired?
no,
Yes.
he quit,
Oh, you got that man to quit.
and he wrote a long letter saying why he quit.
I
So,
Which was?
Larry
basically,
hurt my feelings.
Why are you from Texas, bro?
nah, I don't know, he got his own shit, but
Y'all cool now?
I mean, we're not cool, but
Oh, cool. So I can say you pussy.
Basically,
he hadn't had shit to
Or
say
come
about
on a
this show,
hangover and talk about it.
defend your case.
so. Yeah, nah, they ain't no beef, but they ain't no love there neither.
Yeah, fair enough. That's all that matters.
Feel that.
We ain't got to be cool.
Just stay over there.
That's it. Like Turtle. Stay over there. That's why you're on the side of the table.
Yep.
Stay over there.
If I sat next to Scott, he'd be not Scott.
No,
Oh,
I'd be
good
Superman from knocking him down so many times. You heard me?
Y'all ever heard a grown man go to sleep in 2 seconds?
I have.
I saw you do it in Republic that one night. And that's when I was like, damn, black people have an extra muscle in their arm.
That's the most exercise I got in a long time. We had to run like 4 fucking blocks.
Facts.
after
Nigga
that.
said the police coming. Me and Larry was
Bye.
like, shit.
I'm so glad you're here, bro.
I hit him first.
I miss you, Joe.
I'm over here putting a logo. You know?
I know. I see you over there, bro. You taking a picture? Did you take a picture for real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he did that. Why you got the Minnie Mouse hair on? Why you got the Minnie Mouse hair on? It looks like just 2 balls on each side of the head. Yeah.
I high combed my hair.
Hot comb?
Yeah, you went on.
I know the smell. I know the smell.
What it smell like?
Like burnt hair.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say something racist like chitlins. Or something.
Shit. Collard greens. Pig feet. Anyway, but we never. It smells like your dad's not home. Shit. That made me. Oh God.
The smell of abandonment.
Ooh, that racism just got stuck in my throat.
Smell like we need milk in here.
Still
But
waiting
it-
on that shit to get to the house.
But anyway, we didn't get. I don't think we got to talk too much about it last week or any week in general.
We didn't.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dahmer Jeffrey.
Hit it for him one time, man. I love watching Turtle hesitate before he hits a button.
So what?
He was definitely gay.
Like that was the one.
That was a good one. Have y'all gotten to watch the show yet?
I gotta get the camera. Put that on it. It's like,
Take a picture.
get the camera.
Take a picture.
Go get the camera, bro.
I started to go watch it,
Yeah.
and my son walked in, and I was like,
Ooh, yeah. No. How old is your son now?
5.
Yeah, no, boy.
Nah, not this soon.
Fuck outta here.
Not this soon.
Go watch fucking Piggly Wiggly. What? I don't.
Wiggly, wiggly.
When I can properly explain why he's going to get the camera. That's when you can watch the show. Mike, take the picture.
That's what I was thinking. Mike, take the picture. We need to splice those moments together. Jeffrey's just sitting there staring with that death stare, and then fucking Martin Lawrence. Mike, take the picture.
It's a
Man,
nice
you don't know
fucking
because you don't
fish.
watch black movies.
Big fucking eyes. Nice fucking fish. Might call my wife and tell her I am on
The way. Walking down the fucking stairs. You should see the sexy shit I got on.
Some supple leather.
So Jeffrey Dahmer would have absolutely fucked Martin Lawrence and
in
Bad
that
Boys.
moment. Absolutely.
Yeah, you'd have got your head cut off, Martin. What's up? Anyway, but what do you, Turtle? Have you watched it?
Yes. Yeah, I finished it.
Finished it?
Yes.
Thoughts?
That nigga was crazy.
Yeah.
They say he's crazy.
As a black man, how did you feel watching that?
I didn't feel the type of way about it. It wasn't until Jesse Jackson was like, he was in them poor neighborhoods taking them poor black boys. I was like, you know what, Jesse?
Yeah, but that's don't do that.
No,
because the difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the difference was all he could afford was them poor neighborhoods.
Exactly.
To take them poor black boys.
I knew that, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Once they brought that into the scenario, I was like, damn, I ain't never thought about it like that. But nah, on some shit, it was just, I feel like the world is freaking out, but only because they haven't heard about it before. Like they weren't privy to the knowledge. And as far as I'm finding out, I thought everybody knew about this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, somebody probably told you about him. I feel like.
The best.
There's a lot of people saying, I had never heard about this shit until before this.
No,
So,
I think
that's what I'm finding out. It's more
best
of America's ignorant.
I can put together is if like
Synopsis.
if 2 months ago you would have if I would have just posted on Facebook, who is Jeffrey Dahmer? A bunch of people in this fictional scenario would have commented underneath and been, he's a serial killer.
No, he's a cannibal.
No, that'd have been it. Serial killer.
Oh.
Some a little more privy would have been like cannibal. And then there would have been one guy underneath that would have been like, ain't he the dude that killed all them black people and put all the stuff in the refrigerator? There would have been like one guy. Everybody else, 150 comments, 147 of them would have been people saying he's a serial killer or he's a cannibal. That'd have been it.
I didn't know majority of his victims were minorities before I even watched the show. Like, I thought it was a bunch of white people.
I always knew Jeffrey had jungle fever.
I mean, I thought it was, well,
was
I
beautiful.
can't say it was a bunch of white people. I thought he was just killing
People.
men in general. Like, it wasn't a specific race, and I honestly still don't believe that. But from what it was portrayed through the case and all of that shit.
Like people are putting like the thing on it where they were like, oh, he was killing gay men because back then the cops didn't give a shit. That's very true. I think he got lucky that cops didn't give a shit. I don't think he went out there like, I'm gonna go get a black boy because nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Like
yeah,
I don't think
that was. I don't think that was
another common misconception is that people are always like, oh, dude, you gotta remember, like this serial killer in particular, he was a fucking genius. Like most serial killers are actually no, they're not. What genius do you know murders somebody and then leaves their skull in a box in the living room?
Right.
No.
Right.
And Jeffrey was a fucking moron.
Right.
Jeffrey,
Obviously.
however,
that's my tropical fish. They died.
Yeah, that's why the house smells like a dead body, ma'am. Because
my tropical fish died.
Yeah.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck.
Nah, bitch, nah. Like that's why I'm not totally buying the black neighbor next door because I know a black woman would have went in there and been like, "The fuck you got going on in here?"
Nah, she wrote a book and all that shit.
Did she?
Yeah, that's what they based the show off of. Her accounts through the book.
Well,
and some other shit.
Yeah, of
Somebody
course.
told me a wild ass story, I guess, that had nothing to do with Jeff Dahmer.
What you mean?
I heard the dude like got stranded on a mountain in the snow and shit and just ate all the people that was with him.
Are you talking about the
That's a totally
That
different
fucked
person.
me up. So somebody got their stories confused when they told me about it.
Yeah.
I knew Jeffrey Dahmer was a cannibal.
Yeah, I didn't know when I first
I
heard
didn't know
about
where he
Jeffrey
came
Dahmer.
about,
When I first heard about Jeffrey Dahmer, I heard he
No.
was
The
killing
Dahmer
people.
party. You're talking about the Dahmer party.
What is it? What?
That's the name of it, the Dahmer party. It wasn't like Jeffrey Dahmer, but it was the Dahmer party. I think it was spelled differently.
Okay,
but
well then,
the
yeah,
Donner,
that's where they got it from then.
Donner
Party.
The Donner party. They ate each other. Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
They were stranded on a mountain after a plane crash, and they eventually had to eat each other.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know.
I mean, at least it did the same
I'd
thing
eat
to
you
8
first.
people.
I mean,
Son said you got a lot of meat.
You bigger than me, son. Statistically.
my other favorite one was that one where like he hands the dude the drink, and he's like, "Hey, yo, what is this going on in here?" And he was like, "Oh, it's probably just some dish soap." My ass would have been like, "Well, dump it out. Like, get the soap out." What the fuck? I didn't like that. That sounds nasty to me. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Babe, what are you thinking about it so far? We haven't finished yet.
I like it. I think it's pretty informative.
Yeah. How do you feel about people canceling people now because of the lyrics?
I love it.
Oh, you think people should be held accountable for their lyrics?
I think that people jammed out to said song 10 years ago.
What was the lyric?
She'll
I'll
eat your heart out
like
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I
Juicy
think
J.
people.
It's Juicy J. I've heard worse.
No, it's not just.
It was Juicy on Katy Perry's song.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't understand why they came for Katy
She's a beast. I call her karma.
Yeah.
She'll eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Bars.
I think people jammed out to that song 10 years ago. Now this documentary is out. People are realizing just how bad that is. And then now they feel icky because they sang that song. And
Okay, that was the point that I was getting at before Turtle interrupted me.
But everybody's fine with feel on my nuts, lick on my butt.
That's different. I didn't actually carve your heart out of your chest and then take a bite out of it.
Neither did Juicy J.
You never
But
know.
on the other hand, it's protein.
But the person he's talking about, they're basically trying to say that it's glorifying it. I'm not even trying to play devil's advocate here. I think y'all all sound stupid.
You know how many Lorena
But-
Bobbin bars there is?
So many.
You know what I'm saying?
But the point that I was making was 2 months ago, if I would have asked 150 people who Jeffrey Dahmer was, they would have all said serial killer. Now you have faces, you have names, you have the witness. Jeffrey, or whatever your name is, Satan. Yeah. I don't want to ever see my fuck you, Jeffrey. Like you're seeing
you
all
see what out of control is?
Exactly. So you're actually seeing this. You're getting the goosebumps. You're crying. You're watching these poor people get murdered, and now you're like, wait, this is real.
Right.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't just a serial killer, people. Like, he was actually a fucking serial killer.
Niggas ain't had that same effect when it was fucking When They See Us came out. Nah. They don't want to talk about how them Brooklyn police is monsters.
Get your shit out, okay?
You know what I'm saying? Locking up them young boys. But we worry about Jeffrey fucking Dahmer.
Killing black boys. Like, the NYPD ain't been doing it for decades.
Talk your shit.
But I think that's more what it's turning into is now people are actually realizing like what the shit is. Like they went after Katy Perry, they're going after Kesha, they're going after Eminem. Okay, good luck.
That always works out so well.
What did Kesha say?
Actually, we're just pulling up the article.
Nigga, if I
What did
type in
Eminem
Jeffrey
say?
Dahmer lyrics right now, there's gonna be 150 artists plus.
People are going down. People are going through the shit. Oh my god, I can't imagine battle rappers.
I'm pretty sure I got one.
Kesha dropped her song "Cannibal" in 2010, which calls back to blah 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 blah. She said, "Be too sweet and you'll be a goner. Yep, I'll pull a Jeffrey Dahmer." And then Eminem said, "I'm brainless because I'd probably be Dahmer." And then he said, "And must be the ganja and bagpipes from Baghdad." He mentions Jeffrey Dahmer in his lyrics. And now people are like, cancel him. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
Now, I did get one thing that from the show that I can agree with that they were saying within the show is they definitely got to blame the police for that one.
Oh, man. In the worst way.
They definitely got to. You let a man murder the brother of somebody he molested. Mm-hmm. They got the shit on file, my nigga. All you had to do was ask the little boy, or get a picture, nigga, like anything.
What you got, Joe?
So after the
Put your lips on the mic.
After the first brother got away, did Jeffrey Dahmer move?
No.
Same apartment.
He stayed in the same house.
Same apartment.
He stayed in the same house.
Same apartment.
I'm done.
Same apartment. The little nigga drugged up, walked all the way back to his crib and went up to his room. And then his parents, eventually found out he was on drugs and shit. And they asked him what happened. And that's how the molestation case came up. They seen this man in court. The little brother was in court with Jeffrey Dahmer looking at his face. And he was still like, you know what? I'll take that $100 to go party with him. So after I was like, all right, so do we blame the police? Do we blame the dumbass little brother? But then the kid's 14. So you're like, all right.
He's stupid.
He's young, dumb. You know what I'm saying?
About to get 8.
He might have already been like inebriated in some kind of way and just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's could have been another random white man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't.
Still,
Like, I think the other
the
thing,
police
too.
had like 4 opportunities to nab his ass and was like, he's good.
Yeah, no, that's one thing
He's
that
just weird.
they kind of harped on it a bit in the show from what I've seen so far, but like that was his superpower. Every time the cops would end up on his doorstep, he'd be like, all right, what are you doing in there? Gay stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would use it just like, and they'd be like, oh, all right, y'all ain't got nothing weird in there, do you?
Sorry.
Just some gay things. I'm in there.
stuff.
I'm in there with my boyfriend, and they're like, what? Okay, well we'll stay right here.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to touch anything. I don't want to catch the AIDS.
Yeah.
That's how they treated the little young boy when they pulled up on him. He told him he was 19 or whatever, and they was like, all right, well, let's check his ID. He was like, oh, he's my boyfriend. They were like, oh.
Yeah. But that was one of the things I do know was kind of not exaggerated, but like they changed some shit around. Like it wasn't the neighbor's daughters that found the kid. The kid literally made it like down the street. Mm-hmm. Like Jeffrey caught him while he was walking back home and was like, fuck, because like two random women saw him and was like, oh my God, are you okay?
They flipped it for the show.
Yeah, they flipped it around a little bit for the show. But yeah, he like caught like literally had Jeffrey been like 10 more minutes, it probably would have like unraveled from there. But he happened to catch him on the walk back from the store.
That's
and was
another
like,
thing
fuck!
too, dog. Like, all right, so the first kid got away, you caught a molestation case. The second kid got away, you almost caught a motherfucking assault charge plus a molestation case. Third guy gets away, now you catch a murder. Jeffrey, what do you not get the concept of lock these niggas up if you're gonna be trying to do this kind of shit?
Yeah.
God damn.
He was a drunk, man. That's another thing you got to remember.
He
Like
was a horrible criminal.
we talked about, he
Horrible.
was.
The police
like-
are just stupid.
But that's one of the things you got to remember. Like Jeffrey's one of those ones that like, all right, here, please let me finish my sentence before you turn the podcast off. Jeffrey is actually one of those ones that it's your boy TRTL. But Jeffrey was actually one of those ones that like as far as a serial killer goes, I actually kind of felt for because like I think I mentioned it in the Halloween episode, like he just wanted to cuddle.
Yeah.
But he literally thought that nobody would ever love him because that's what his parents drove into his head.
Oh man,
so,
poor Tony.
Yeah.
Poor
Tony, man.
I thought Tony was gonna be the one. I was like, he changed to Jeffrey.
Nah.
They don't get married, have some
Nah.
adopted mixed babies.
Nope.
I don't know why you got adopt a mix. You can
But
be Asian or something.
you never
I don't
know.
I feel like it's a thing.
Asian babies are much easier
I
to buy.
wanted to look like me, Jeffrey.
Jamaican too. You can buy them kids easy as fuck.
Wow.
But I did my research. I
pygmies.
wanted to adopt. Nicole won't let me buy the Chinese baby. Look at her. She ain't even gonna look me in my face. Look.
He was like, yo, Jamaicans are cheaper. You know how to make bean pies.
Wagwan and stuff.
You gonna fry plantains and grow weed in the backyard.
Give me the blood clot money.
Get the baby in a bobsled for $10.
But no, Jeffrey's one of the few that God damn it, that I kind of felt bad
You
for.
stop grabbing the mic like it's a dick.
Keep
Jesus
talking.
Christ. Motherfucker. But yeah, nah, I see what Scott's saying, like with the whole superpower that he had. He was able to manipulate it in a way to where it was something that at first he didn't think it was gonna be a thing, like the police, you know what I'm saying, freaking out about him being gay. Every time he thought he was about to get caught, he knew for sure he was had. But he would come up with something like the gay thing wasn't the only thing that he rode to get off of this shit. Like there was just a bunch of like instances to where he could fall back on it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, whatever. And then move on with their fucking day. Only because he was just that weird white dude, you know what I'm saying? He didn't look like he could be doing anything wrong.
Right.
So they didn't perceive it that way. And you got to think about it. This was back in the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
So
He got caught in
at
94.
that time, white privilege was at its all-time high.
But he also
You could literally kill a nigga and get away with it.
yeah. But he also had the he tried to apparently call like a hotline and like tell him. I don't know if they show this in the show or not. But like he tries to call like a hotline, like, hey, I'm like fucked up, like I might kill somebody, like type shit, and they were like, you're fine, and they hung up on him. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, like this, I truly believe in my soul, Jeffrey Dahmer. Like now that he's like, we know what he did, I don't give a shit. Like you're a fucking piece of shit. I hope you die.
Right.
Well, you did violently.
Yes.
Good.
Beautifully.
But I do think he was one of the few that could have been helped. Like, had they gotten to him early, I think he was one of the few. Like, Ted Bundy is Ted Bundy, Richard Ramirez, like people like that are the definition of just evil fucking people. Like, they're torturing victims and like doing all of this other shit. Jeffrey literally had to get blackout drunk to murder people because he didn't want to do it. Like, the murder was a means to an end. He wanted to kill these people so he could cuddle and have fun time because he knew nobody would ever fuck him sober.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey.
He didn't want anybody
But then
to
he
ever
also
leave
strangled people to death. You know what I'm saying? So
that was the compulsion. They said, like, once he got to a certain point of intoxication, it was a compulsion to be violent. It wasn't a compulsion to kill. It was just a violent compulsion, and he just so happened to take it too far every time.
Every time. And Jeffrey's also like the epitome of, he's really tiny, but he had like that farm strength.
Yeah, that midget strength.
Like he was.
Why is this little person so strong?
Yeah, because people were like, he weighed like $120. How the fuck did he kill all these people? Because he had that farm strength.
Yeah, facts.
But no, so far the show's pretty good. I'm glad that like people are finally starting to realize that their obsessions are kind of sick and twisted. Because it's like, you know, everybody's got that serial killer obsession, and it's like, oh, okay, perfect. Well, here is a perfectly laid out example of what these people did to people, and people are like clutching their pearls, like, oh my god, like, what the fuck did you think this was? Like, wait till they drop the John Wayne Gacy Netflix show.
Oh yeah, people gonna
I can't wait.
Minds. They are going to lose their minds.
Let them show Gacy luring a 7-year-old boy into his house. Watch the way people lose their shit then. Anyway,
I'm curious how they would film that.
Like, just like how they film this.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
won't be able to be that graphic. People
Yeah.
will lose. That people will picket Netflix.
Yeah, to allow like a kid to be even touched like that.
Yeah.
Let a
Like-
14-year-old on a goddamn.
No, he wasn't. He was in his 20s.
You sure?
Yeah, he just looks young. That's why they cast him.
Let me look at it.
Go ahead.
That Benjamin Button.
Jesus Christ. You got that Benjamin Button disease. That Andy Milonakis shit. Fuck. But anyway, so yeah.
Happy birthday.
Q? I told him earlier when I talked to him. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, you get that. Happy birthday, Q, man. Shout out to the Vitamin Q. He just made 49.
What?
I'm just playing.
I'm gonna cut you the fuck out.
You know black don't crack.
You can be the first voicemail next week.
It's even worse. It's even worse now because like me and him are cool like that now, I guess. And now he called me to let me know about his little escapades that he be going on. Like he was like, apparently he showed up at Paradise last night and was hanging out with Lauren. 'Cause Lauren happened to be there, and he was just like, yeah, they had this cute little dude there. I had to run real quick, but then when I came back, he was gone. Fuck. I'm like, man, your victim got away.
I think you should use the word victim
After we just talked about Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah, I probably shouldn't use the word victim. Yeah, you're right. But anyway, all right, let's get down to it. Hocus motherfucking Pocus. Trying to hit the button. Nah, we didn't get past shit. Just fake ass.
Seen you arguing with my cousin about it on Facebook.
Who's your cousin?
Jacqueline.
Nah, I ain't arguing with Jacqueline. She's just wrong.
So it wasn't an argument. You was just telling her why she was not.
Yeah, I'm just telling you why you sound stupid.
Gotcha.
Shout out Jacqueline. I love her. Turtle, how did you enjoy the movie?
It was alright.
It was all right?
Yeah, it had its funnies, but it wasn't all that.
What do you think, Laurie?
My old lady's watching it right now. I have no desire to watch it.
Really? You didn't like the first one? Thank you. Why thank you? You didn't like the
It
first
wasn't
one
that
either?
the first one was bad, but it's been over 20 years. I don't give a fuck.
Damn. This is what I be talking about. Y'all just walking around all day like everything sucks. Fuck that
Just like
shit.
you, nigga.
I don't.
It could be the best movie ever come out. I'm not interested.
Yeah. Oh, because it's a kid movie?
No, not even that. I
Oh,
watch
he's
a lot of
20.
kid movies.
Who's 20?
The kid that played Conor right.
Oh,
Blow
thank you for
me.
proving us right.
You're welcome.
Nicole. How'd you feel about it, babe?
It was cool. I mean, I thoroughly was ready for it. It was different from what I don't know. I didn't know anything. I didn't see the trailer. I didn't know what it was going to be about at all.
Yeah, me either.
And it was not what I was expecting it to be. I feel like the first movie was more scary, and this was more like, not scary, but like more...
Thrillery?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one was more like
Comedy.
comedy and not something you rewatch every year. And the acting was okay.
Questionable.
I enjoyed the whole fucking
I
thing.
enjoyed the movie. I definitely am not going to say it's a bad movie, but
It's a bad movie.
it was a
It
different,
was not a bad
different-
movie at all.
A vibe different from
It won't be a cult
thought.
classic like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think it will. I think it'll be added to the list.
I don't think it was that hype. Because you got to think about the first one was good. Wasn't great.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But it
that's
was a cult
that's
classic.
another thing people aren't forgetting. It's not like the first movie was Oscar worthy,
Right.
but
That bitch stuck around for over 20 years.
I mean, yeah,
I don't feel like the sequel was meant for us.
it was a kids movie.
Yeah, it was meant
It
for a
was
younger
very
generation.
2022.
Yeah, it was meant for a
It
younger
had
generation.
a lot of today.
Can we at least give Disney props for keeping the word virgin in there?
Only thing they get is Marvel.
Whatever. Can we at least give Disney props for leaving the word virgin in the movie? Because I thought they were going to take that out.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because it's the word virgin and Disney's Disney?
I mean, they got gay characters in their movies now, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's
different.
2022.
It's different. It's different.
I did
So it's
love
easy
the
to say,
random.
I suck a dick, then I don't suck dicks.
Name
and never
the
have.
movie that they say I suck a dick in, and you'll win this argument.
I mean, they don't, but
Exactly.
it could happen.
But they actually say virgin. What does virgin mean, Joe? I mean, turtle? Jesus. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm arguing with nobody.
Wow. Nigga just called you nobody.
Because he nobody.
That's racist.
You want to know why? Because he scrolled through Facebook all... Yeah, here we go. Here we fucking go. He scrolled through Facebook all fucking... Here, I'll make room for you. He scrolled through Facebook all day, and he just be like, you know what? I'm bored. I just want to argue with somebody. Oh, look at Scott minding his business. Here I come. But him and Ian got to suck each other's dicks. He saw Ian said something to me, and he was like, dun, 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 dun.
That wasn't it. You sounded stupid.
How that sound stupid? How that sound stupid?
Now extend the arm. There you go.
I told you why you sounded stupid.
Tell me now.
Because you said Black Widow.
Was not a good movie.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So people can't say Hocus Pocus 2 wasn't better than the first one?
They can't. No. See, that's where you.
no.
Why
That's where
can't you just
gotta-
like things?
Yeah. Why can't you just like things?
Scott?
I like Black Widow.
Okay, I'm done here. You didn't even acknowledge.
No. So all right. So here was my issue. Obviously.
I was gonna say Tupac, but that is way bigger than
No, that just scared the children. Big box. No, so here was where my actual and in Joe's defense, I probably worded it incorrectly, but my issue was not that you're allowed to dislike things. I don't care if you dislike. I dislike things clearly. What I don't like are the people that like they watch the movie. And like Nicole said, it was all right. You know what I mean? Like it might not be a staple in everybody else's Halloween. You know, it is what it is. Okay, cool. But then I see 50 people on there saying how much they loved it. Like it was so much fun. I enjoyed it. My kids watched it with me. I loved it. They had so much fun. I got to feel nostalgic. It was great, man. It was a great fucking movie. There's always some asshole that comments underneath. And they're like, first of all, as a film critic expert, that was the stupidest fucking movie that's ever been made in my entire life. Okay? Whoever wrote that movie needs to die of cancer. Okay? And you're just sitting there like, bro, like, it's not that bad. Like, all right, so, and that's the other thing too, is like, I feel like people, and I think this is what I either told you or Ian, I feel like you're putting like Scorsese level film criticism on this kid's movie. Like, would you judge, what was it, The Godfather the same way you would judge A Bug's Life? No. You're going to go into A Bug's Life like, oh, this was meant for fucking kids. All right, so now I'm going to watch it like it's for a fucking kid. And then you go on, and what?
I love that movie.
A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
It was a great fucking movie.
Awesome.
So was Hocus Pocus too. You want to know why Bug's Life was a great movie? Because you watched it when you were fucking 6.
Nah, I can watch
watch
A
this
Bug's
shit
Life
now.
tonight.
I'm about to say we
I bet you
and I'll be
could.
lit.
Nostalgia. You watched it when you were a kid. That is your definition of when you grew up. So now you're like, no, stupid kids, fuck Frozen.
No,
this
that's
movie
not-
is the shit.
No, because I like Frozen too.
No, you
nigga.
don't.
Let
You
it
may
go.
like Frozen 2. You don't like Frozen
When
1.
you wanna build a snowman?
I say, do you want to fight me? Do you want to throw these hands? Bitch, I'll catch you in the street. I'm with that beef. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. Sorry. Go ahead, babe. I know you got something.
Nope.
But I also think that's one of the things that I think that's what I was aiming at more than anything else was it was like, bro, it's okay to enjoy things. Like everybody else comes out the fucking woodwork and they're just like, all right, here's my professional opinion about why the writing was horrible in this children's movie and the acting was over the top. Oh, over the top? The 3 witches that came back from the ground when a virgin lit the black flame? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm sweating.
I feel like you can like the movie, but I'm also in the I felt the same way when Space Jam 2 came out as opposed to Space Jam 1.
Fuck Joe.
If you want the nostalgia, even watching it with a kid, watch the first one over again because it lasted 20 years with nostalgia that time. I just watched the first one.
Are you okay?
Fuck Joe, man.
You might be crying.
No, I'm trying to hold it in.
Hold what in?
What did you do?
What is your damage?
Space Jam 2 was a trash fucking movie, son. Okay, I let it out.
Oh, that's what he was trying to say. That he was trying to not to prove your point. Yeah.
Thank you, Turtle. I'm glad somebody caught it.
Again, it wasn't a trash
It
movie.
was a horrible fucking movie.
It was not a trash movie.
It was not.
It
Yes,
was
it
a good.
was.
It was a good kids movie.
You like the little? Oh, it was. It was a great kids movie.
Yeah,
Great
just
kids
like-
movie.
just like Hocus Pocus
I'm putting a
wasn't a good
Scorsese level criticism on Space Jam 2.
Exactly.
Because when it came out, I was
Just
like,
like you did Doctor Strange 2 and Black Widow. And
no,
Doctor
no.
Strange 2 was trash.
In comparison,
just like I think Hocus Pocus 2 is trash.
was Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness the Doctor Strange movie that Doctor Strange deserved?
No,
That's all I need.
but it wasn't trash.
I think
I
it was
guess-
trash.
I
For
still-
the,
I
I think it
still
was
know a
more
good movie
trash.
when I see one.
I think it was more trash because Doctor Strange 1 wasn't good enough for Doctor Strange. Like honestly,
I don't think
all
it's
the
there
other
yet.
movies that Doctor Strange is in, I think are better than the Doctor Strange movies, and I think Doctor Strange is one of the best characters in all these other movies. That's not a Doctor Strange movie.
Jesus.
Can't help there's good writing in those other movies.
Yeah, I don't know who's writing them, but fire them. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating. Anyway, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a cool kids movie.
It was horrible.
And horrible? See what I'm saying? Y'all be going so top shelf with your words.
The hype behind it is stupid. Like they had bro, I can't tell you how many like watch parties I saw for this
Did you want to
Yeah.
enjoy it? Be real. Did you want to enjoy it? Oh, you didn't watch it yet?
I did. I wanted to. Enjoy
Did you want to enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Truthfully.
Absolutely. I was
'Cause
ready,
I also-
like Hocus Pocus.
I also feel like people go into a lot of these
I was ready.
sequels.
That's the only part I enjoy.
Because I also think, and nobody's going to ever admit to this, but I see it. I also think people go into these movies like it better be as good as the first movie.
No, I just
You can't have
expected
that
it to be
expectation.
better than what it was.
You can't.
No, that I'll give you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just need it to be on par.
It's never
Yeah,
going to happen.
that's it.
It's never going
Can't
to
say
happen.
never though.
Name a franchise where the movie after the original.
A franchise?
Iron Man,
Okay.
Fast and the Furious.
You're good.
No.
Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious is better. Is not better than Fast and the Furious 1.
Absolutely not.
You smoking rocks.
What?
You smoking rocks.
Why? Because Ludacris was in it?
No, because Tyrese is in it.
And fucking Vin Diesel wasn't.
What? Vin Diesel makes that fucking franchise,
Vin Diesel
sir.
was a cocksucker.
Fuck him and his family. We hungry.
Only my friends call me Ro. Pig. Okay, 1. I'm not saying that there's not an exception to the rule, okay? Like, of course, some people say The Godfather 2
Fucking
is...
Star Wars.
That's
we
not
talked about,
true.
We talked about Pet Sematary earlier.
Yes.
I'm not saying Pet Sematary 2 is better by any means because it's not. But it's on par.
Harry Potter.
Pet Sematary 2. Pet Sematary 2 gave me
Pet Sematary 2 or the remake?
the
one that just came out.
2. No.
Oh,
2.
I never saw 2.
2, I went into it with the expectation it had to be as good or better than the first. And it still was good enough for me to not be like, oh, that shit was trash. You can't set your bar too high, I feel like.
I think, and that's what I think a lot of
Twilight.
people do. Twilight?
Twilight.
Yep.
Okay.
That's another
All
one.
right.
Which one was better than the first one?
The one where they did
Any of them.
the thing. The
The
battle
Clash.
in the field.
Yeah.
That
That's why I
got
say Harry Potter.
Everybody fucked. No.
That's
Harry
Deathly-
Potter,
Deathly
number
Hallows,
one.
Part 1 and Part 2 is way better than the fucking Sorcerer's
Nope.
Stone. Way better.
Nope.
Deathly Hallows, the entire Part 1 and Part 2.
We're gonna
10 times
actually
better than
we're gonna
fucking
film a
Sorcerer's Stone.
video where both of them are gonna
was
watch
sick.
the first one together, and I want to see Turtle not stab Nikki
What do you mean?
because she will literally sit there with you the whole time. I'm not going home.
Oh, she knows it word for word.
What?
That's like me watching Friday.
If you can't.
The entire time, I do not stay
For
quiet
me,
during Friday.
for me, it's The Mask. I don't know why. The Mask is the movie I can recite from beginning to end, and I don't fucking know why. It is one of
Forrest Gump, bro.
Same.
Wow.
Forrest Gump.
That movie is way too long for you to know.
Dope. But it's like that.
I can't say that because even when they doing like the walking up to the president and shit on cue, I'll be like, I had about 15 Dr. Peppers.
I gotta pay. However, but no, we can sit here and play semantics, but y'all can, unless you're just trying to be a contrarian, can admit
I get what you're
9 times out of 10 the sequel is not as good as the original.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say that the later Harry Potter movies are technically better. I can just
The
I
action
can
sequences.
always watch movie
Part one.
one.
I see, and I can't
Again,
because I've
Movie
seen
one,
it
sorry.
so many fucking times.
So has she.
Yeah, you gotta think like this was the one that was on cable all the fucking time.
Yes. And it normally starts the
Happy
the
birthday,
whole
Harry.
Harry Potter weekend.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Harry.
And then you lose.
Yeah.
You,
I'm tired of hearing fucking Happy Christmas.
What?
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they say Merry New Year and Happy Christmas.
The fuck out of
It's
here.
Somebody
Merry
punch those
Christmas
people.
and Happy New Year.
Fuck you,
fucking-
British cunts.
You backwards driving bastards.
Jesus.
Nah, I don't know about y'all. I'm one of them people, like, if I'm going to watch a movie that I haven't seen yet, I can't, if there's a book attached to it, I can't read the book first because it ruins
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
it. It ruins
Absolutely
it for
not.
me. So I read Harry Potter before I seen any of the movies.
Same.
And it screwed it for me.
I didn't know I was going to see Harry Potter until the movie started playing, and I was like, wait, I read this fucking book.
What?
I did a
This is gonna
play
end.
in
Yeah,
fourth
I didn't-
grade.
Bro, you gotta, like, a lot of the shit that I know that that's, like, instilled in my brain as, like, part of my nerddom, if you will. I didn't know I was going to see that shit when I first went to see it. Like, Fast and Furious, I didn't know we was going to see that fucking movie. I had no idea. They was like, yeah, we're going to the movies. I was like, all right, cool. Just so happened to be Fast and the Furious.
Yes,
and me and my cousins have traditionally gone together to go see every one of those since that day.
How do you like the newer ones?
We still go. We still go.
How do you like the newer
They're
ones?
not
They're
bad.
not the greatest, but they good. You know?
Yeah?
It's a bit over exaggerated at times.
I didn't
I know they're going to space this time, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did that in the
it's-
new one.
They flew into space. Ludacris
What
and
the-
fucking
yeah.
Tyrese of all people.
Resident Evil movies, like they start off making sense and then they just go way.
Yeah,
Way left, yeah.
Well, why-
like, what is that, Saints Row, the video game?
Yeah.
It was like the first one, take over the block. Second one, take over the city. Third one, take over the country. Fourth one, there's fucking aliens, bro.
While we on
Now we
Harry
gotta
Potter,
take
though,
over the world.
have y'all been checking out that Hogwarts Legacy game coming out for PS5?
We've been anticipating it since 2020.
Yeah.
There's a podcast dedicated to it to let you know what all is going to be in the game and what's not going to be in the game. It's fucking sick.
Quidditch won't be in the game.
It will not, because that's a game of its own.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Somebody owns the rights to the actual like Harry Potter Quidditch. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
They were just saying that particular thing, like Quidditch, it would take way too long. It's a game of its own.
Yeah. Yeah. You would have to make a game within the game.
They did on GameCube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the Quidditch game. Yeah.
But if you notice, bro, like a lot of the older consoles and the older games have they were so ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Now it's all fucked up.
Yeah. Facts.
Like the old NCAA footballs, you used to be able to go to class and take quizzes and test and shit, and then progress yourself. And you can't do that no more. Everything's the same. If you played one Madden, you've played Madden like today.
That's what I say.
You're not lying.
I mean,
Jesus.
2K is slightly different though, sir.
We didn't say you were wrong. We just said we're still gonna buy the fucking game.
I ain't gonna lie, 2K23 is sick.
Here's another person telling you that you're fucking moron.
You're muted, sir, because
Bro,
you don't have your shit together.
They went above
holding
and
it?
Yeah,
beyond.
well, apparently this is where I'm at now, guys.
Okay, well,
This year's 2K went above and beyond. Way better than last year.
Oh, you can shoot the ball from the free throw line a little easier?
Bro, you can run around an entire city and do so much more than just play basketball.
nigga, I was making a beat in Dreamville Studios with my
With J.
PlayStation
Cole.
controller.
Cole is in the fucking game.
Oh, no.
I played 3-on-3 with J. Cole.
I rapped a verse for J. Cole.
It was trash, but
It was the verses. No matter how you lay it out, it's always gonna be a trash verse.
Yeah, it was horrible.
No matter how you lay it out,
It was
it's gonna
terrible.
be horrible.
No bars?
2K, get rappers to write this shit. I don't know if you got some nigga in the room just beating on the desk like, and I'ma spit this shit. Throw the ball and that bitch go swish. Like
that's
the fuck.
legit. You might have quoted a line. That shit is terrible, bro. And meanwhile, J. Cole's people's like, "Oh, that's a banger." No,
That's just
sir.
a bar. Ooh, making a stank face and shit like. bro,
JID
you
just
don't
sitting in that bitch like, okay.
This is like,
Then if you fuck up and hit something that don't rhyme, they make you do it all over again. So you gotta listen to that whack shit like 4 times. Oh man.
So maybe they should just stick to playing basketball. Anyway.
Yep.
No, because then you'll be right.
I am right.
Joe, do not drink all my Bacardi.
Too late.
You already
That's a
owe one
big
bottle.
ass bottle too.
Yeah, and I feel like it was like full at the beginning of this.
Almost. He's had at least 3 drinks already.
Joe.
That's why my guy slept all day. He's trying to recover.
I'm sick of
I
him.
gave you a round of applause.
I didn't even know he was going to come hang out over here. I know he's got other friends.
I wasn't hungover. I was at work.
Did anybody? Well, I'm not going to ask you if anybody. How did y'all feel about the announcement that we got the other day?
What announcement?
Oh, I don't know. It's just Wolverine's coming back, motherfuckers.
Oh, you Jackman.
Woo! You can do a lot. Turtle, don't make me come across this table.
That's another movie that didn't live up to its expectation.
He coming back for one movie. They probably gonna kill a nigga.
He's already dead.
He's dead in Logan.
I'm talking about
You know what I'm
Deadpool 2.
saying?
It just didn't.
You didn't like Deadpool 2?
It didn't live up to the
Dude, you suck, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
No.
This is what I'm talking about.
He didn't say it was bad. He said he didn't like it.
I actually no. I really liked it.
Oh, okay.
It just didn't live up to the hype
To the
of the
hype.
first
I
one.
see what you're saying.
I don't think it was as good as the first one.
So just how you felt about Doctor Strange.
Okay, so regardless
About both
of
Doctor Stranges.
Deadpool,
Didn't live up to
we're
the
not
hype.
talking about Deadpool right now. We're talking about Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine.
That was
After
needed.
he
I
said-
feel like they gonna do
Fucking
the. I feel like
He
they
wouldn't
gonna
do it.
The,
He finally agreed to it.
He
I
said
feel like
he
they
was
gonna
done.
do the Deadpool kills the Marvel verse thing.
That better not be it.
I don't see why Hugh Jackman would come back for any other thing but to die.
Because hopefully,
The fuck are you coming
he
back
still has
for,
to be
sir?
alive at the end of it
Why?
because he dies in Logan.
they said it's in the same universe.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, they said it's in the same universe. He dies in 2029. This is before that.
oh, okay.
So
Cool. Let's see where it happens.
I'm just so
Is that what that was? Oh, what's up? What you got, Joe?
ready.
She's gonna make Scott dress up as
It's
Wolverine.
hard to get excited.
Huh?
You pregnant?
No.
You just smashing that ice.
I'm replenishing my iron levels, bro.
Nah, I can't get excited for it because it's in 2024.
Why? What does that mean
It's so far away.
in 2024? I mean, Grayson
Hugh
gonna
Jackman could die.
be. Grayson gonna be.
Oh my god!
You shut the fuck.
Jesus Christ!
Nah.
Wait, hold on. We gotta conjure up Hocus Pocus so we can get that Angelica wood so we can burn it.
I got some sage somewhere. Yeah, it is.
Hey, Sage, get out these evil spirits, devil. No, but I mean, obviously, I'm ecstatic. Like, I'm very, very excited to see Hugh Jackman come back and don the suit once more with the mutton chops and the fucking goatee and the thing.
He's gonna wear the cowl.
I hope so. Just once.
His beard is enviable.
Just once, I would like to see Hugh Jackman.
He is
And
enviable.
I want that.
just
I
once,
want that.
I want to see Hugh. No, just once.
that's
I want to
another
see
leak
Hugh
dick pic she
Jackman
needs.
take on the actual Wolverine outfit that we all know and love, the yellow with the mask and everything. That's what I
Right.
want to see. I want to
If
see
Ryan Reynolds is gonna go full suit every fucking movie, you gotta give us one full
wearing that
suit,
fucking full body condom.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
better at least wear that goddamn suit one time.
bro. At least for like
No?
the end scene fight.
You don't like
know
the
what I'm
idea?
saying?
No, I'm cool with whatever.
You don't want to see Hugh Jackman in spandex?
I just want to see Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay.
You can see his sex tape. You heard that leaked?
Seriously?
She's like, what?
Put it
My
back in your
phone's right
drawers.
here.
Put it back in your drawers. She was about to look that shit up.
He is a gentleman. Okay.
At the table, like, mute my mic.
I like his accent.
You like his what?
His accent.
He's losing it. You saw that, huh?
I need
Yeah.
that shit.
It's just hilarious. He's done so many English roles or American roles that he's actually losing his accent.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Dr. Gray.
I don't know who that is.
Dr. whatever the fuck her name is.
Jean Grey?
Jean Grey?
That.
Oh, what about her?
Yeah, she has an accent
Shut
in
up.
real life. Yeah.
Really?
Strong too.
Interesting.
You mean like the bitch from
I can't believe I was
the
right.
new Jean Grey or like
No,
the
no,
old
no,
Jean
the
Grey?
old one.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Cite your sources.
Pull up that whole
too, bro.
speaking British right now.
Show me that bit. Yeah. Next thing all right, this fucking joker over here. Next thing he's going to say is Idris Elba's fucking English or something. Joel Evan.
Or House.
Or House.
That was a shock.
Yeah, that hurt my soul.
That hurt my soul.
That he was British? Y'all
Yeah.
didn't know that?
No.
I had no idea when I first watched the show.
I loved him growing
He
up.
looks British.
Well, you know,
He looks like an angry white guy.
He looks like
I've seen him play in movies where he had the British accent. That's how I knew
he looks like
Oh, I never
Nigel.
seen. I've
from-
literally.
I'm telling you, he looks like Nigel from the Wild Thornberrys.
I saw House,
He
and that was
probably
it.
was Nigel from the World.
He really do though. But like the first time I saw Jesus Christ. The first time I saw don't you hit me.
He's just so
Got it on camera.
fucking dramatic.
When I watched House, that was the one where I saw what's her name? Olivia something? Olivia Wilde? Yeah. And everybody was talking about how fine she was, and I just didn't see it.
Bush.
Bruh, her
Did
fucking
you see the bush on that thing?
No?
Eat her
Bro.
fucking.
She was on a movie and went like
With a
full
spoon.
frontal. Jesus Christ. in
Yeah?
heaven.
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be like that, so you couldn't see her vagina.
My guy. Something about
Trim that
celebrities.
shit.
Celebrities don't shave for some reason. A lot of
Nah,
them.
my nigga, that was a fluffer, so you couldn't see her actual
Now,
vajayjay.
they fluff that bitch way too much.
That happens in a lot of movies. Especially if they
you
base it
could've
in like
like a
olden
fro.
times. Yeah, especially if they base it in olden times. They do that shit a lot. Whenever they show full frontal, the bitch always got a bush out of hell. Always like dying.
Except Scarlett Johansson. She was like, go for it.
You'd have to pull a scary movie with the fucking weed eater.
Did y'all see the trailer for The Last of Us?
No.
The remastered.
No, the
he's
the
talking
show.
about the TV show.
Oh,
TV
TV
show.
show.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was that close to coming out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
already
coming.
they got the cast is done shooting and shit.
I seen they had the cast. I just didn't know they were in production.
Oh, not only are they in production, they're pretty wrapped.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
awesome.
I think they're in principal photography at this point.
Can't wait.
Technically, I'm about to say they are wrapped because after you're done shooting is when you wrap.
I think they're done shooting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Like usually when they start releasing trailers and shit, like
Yeah.
actual trailers, that's when it's like, yeah.
That's an expectation if they don't exceed something.
Apparently, they're doing it pretty like faithful to the game.
Well, I see.
They're yeah. Like people started losing their minds because they showed like the first picture that they took from the set was all of them sitting in the Jeep with the daughter in the back seat with the brother sitting up there, and everybody was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
And they were like, no, like everybody be happy. This is, and they're like, no, fuck you. You're gonna make us
episode,
watch
you're gonna
this.
cry.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then what are you doing, Joe?
It's fucking being weird.
Uh-oh.
flames, bro.
But yeah, I think I'm kind of excited for it. I like Pedro Pascal and the little bitch that played what's her name in Game of Thrones. I liked her. I don't think she
Both are from Game of Thrones.
I don't think she looks at. Well, I like Pedro Pascal from more than Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I like the little bitch from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
How do y'all feel about video game movies / TV shows?
You gotta have the right ones.
I feel like they're rough, man.
Just don't overdo it. I feel like if you pay attention to enough detail, but not all detail,
You can do it. Yeah.
Like everybody says, The Witcher's great.
Yeah, The Witcher.
I never got to watch it.
Amazing.
it was pretty good.
Amazing. Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. He is The Witcher.
Did you really like Uncharted?
I hate who played him. I hate who played Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As long as I'm not
If they
alone
had
in
a
that.
nigga- If they had a nigga that actually looked like Nathan Drake, it'd probably been
And
better.
acted like Nathan Drake. I
Right.
think Tom Holland cannot be Nathan Drake.
It was literally like watching Peter Parker just going on an adventure without the Spider-Man suit. That's what it was like.
Like you got to remember,
Sorry.
like to me,
it was
Nathan.
a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Him and Mark Wahlberg's
That guy.
dynamic was like
Fantastic.
good,
Yeah.
you know, but just him as Nathan Drake was just not it.
And because originally Mark Wahlberg was supposed to be Nathan Drake.
See, and that's
I
why they
could
should've stuck with
see that.
Yeah, they
I
should've
could
stuck with
see that. I can't see Tom Holland. Right. I can't see Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. Like Nathan Drake to me is the guy who wakes up in a subway hanging off the side of, or a train hanging off the side of a mountain, and he looks down and goes, "Oh God, I'm bleeding. That's my blood. That's my blood. What's going on here? Okay." And then like he climbs all the way back to the top, beats the shit out of 5 people, kisses the girl, and then slides down the mountain on the back of a ram. I don't get that from Tom Holland. I feel like he's all like, "Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry." Like he's Spider-Man to me. Like I can't get past it. So I haven't watched it yet, but I actually heard it was okay.
It was like I said,
It was okay.
Good movie, bad actor choice. Sorry,
Okay.
Tom Holland, love you, bro, but
You're not the
not
tough
take-
guy. Like, and
I
Nathan.
wouldn't say that because when he played in Snowpiercer, he did fucking
never saw
great.
Snowpiercer,
He
so I
did
don't
great.
know.
I didn't even know that was Tom Holland. I was like, what? This nigga grow facial hair?
That's very on point. I
And then
didn't.
Chris Evans, full beard. I was like, what? This nigga was like 16. But it didn't fit well,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay. Did Mark do a good Sully?
Yes.
Because I also feel like they could have got somebody better for Sully.
Well, you got to think about it. That's when you said Mark is Nathan Drake, I was like, yeah, but then you think about it, he's a little bit older, and Sully
That's
was
why
the
they had to
older
go.
person. Right.
Because when they first started talking about making an Uncharted movie, Mark was young enough to do it.
Right.
But now it's like, yeah, he's fucking in his fucking what, 40s?
About time
50s?
they get to the third one, niggas gonna be
Yeah.
grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's gonna be Sully. So,
look at Nikki, like, damn it. I'd still
He
lick
will
his ass.
always be daddy.
well, that's the problem. He's daddy. He's not supposed to be daddy in this movie.
How many daddies you got,
Oh,
goddammit?
God damn it, man. Turn around and look at the wall. There's so many of her daddies up there.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart, Norman Reedus, Mark Wahlberg, Al Pacino, Hugh Jackman.
Fucking Carlton?
What's his name over here? The co-ed killer. Him too. She likes him.
Fucking Nikki is the definition of I ain't got no type.
Andrew Schultz, Robin Williams.
I will say, as a person, genuinely, Mark Wahlberg's one of the coolest people I've ever met.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's
I've heard he's come a long way since being a racist person that beats people.
I was a background extra on the movie Broken
Oh, it's
City.
because you're white. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
something
gotcha.
like that. Something like that. Yeah. The movie Broken City he did. I got to meet him, and he was really cool.
Actually,
Wasn't no bullshit with
I
him.
want a Wahlburger.
I heard they're awful.
I did too.
I just want to judge it myself.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken,
In-N-Out Burger was fucking trash.
In-N-Out Burger, yeah.
Sorry, the burger was good, but I
No, it
understand why it's called In-N-Out Burger and not In-N-Out Burgers and Fries. Because in fries taste like fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
Yeah.
No
if
taste,
there's anything on the
no
planet,
salt.
no, if there's anything on the planet that's
Nasty.
overhyped, it's In-N-Out Burger.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
And
but yeah,
Shake Shack.
I don't think there's any
Shake
autograph.
tasted like it had Hershey syrup in it. I was pissed.
I think
I
out of-
could have made this at the crib.
I think out of all the people on our autograph wall, the only person she wouldn't fuck is Linda Blair.
I don't know, man. You ever seen that way that tongue come out, boy?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell. What? Who on that wall would you not have maritals with?
Vern Troyer.
Method Man? Oh, Vern Troyer. Okay.
Oh, the midgets. So you got a thing against little
No.
people.
You got a problem with the little one. Al Pacino?
Yeah.
You wouldn't fuck Al Pacino?
I would 100%.
Fuck Tyrion?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. I feel like I would be very curious.
Tanning out.
He's gonna sit on you and spin.
Probably
Then
not
just spread your legs
Carlton.
out. Watch this.
Wait, what?
Probably not Carlton.
You wouldn't fuck Alfonso? He's sexy. He's
I'm about to say, you ain't never
he's
seen that?
fucking ripped.
Boy got them bow. Mhm.
You know you're racist now, right? Now you have to say you're fuck Method Man and Omar.
I would 100% fuck Omar.
You would fuck Omar?
Absolutely.
Even like before he died with the gray beard?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
That's why she don't tell you nothing about your grade.
That's fair.
like that
okay.
shit.
Okay. Would you fuck Method Man?
No.
Come on, baby. That's MILF. That's MILF.
I was about to say, there's a lot of black women right now like, girl.
What?
shit."
I know you thought he was sexy in Power.
Oh, his acting was bad.
Yeah, his acting wasn't that great.
he,
Yeah.
he was being mad white in Power.
I think he tried too hard to do the Saul Goodman.
Yeah, I don't know who told Meth use his customer service voice for that role.
Wait, hold on. Would you not fuck any era of Al Pacino?
I mean, look.
It's like Scarface,
I mean,
Godfather.
Because if you look at him now,
Yeah, he's kind of old. I get why she wouldn't want to fuck him now. Like that's
I'll take back what I said.
that's like 90s, maybe 80s. Pacino, 80s. Yeah, that's a Dog Day Afternoon.
Okay.
You want to fuck me in my ass? We'll go around the corner.
Only one person. I'll go back to your one person. And
You sure
it's-
that's not Scarface?
It's only the
That's not
Mexican.
Scarface at all.
that's not when he's watching your boy during the stakeout.
Absolutely not. No.
You sure?
Yeah, no, because I literally bought it because it was a Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Scarface would have been way too expensive.
Isn't he in like a Hawaiian shirt and Scarface?
Not the
Yeah.
whole time.
Mostly. He walks around with that one orange fucking red.
He was in a suit when he was going after that car when they was trailing behind that car and they was about to blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
I
why
see what you
said that.
yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
It looks kind of steakoutish. Yeah.
You think I killed 2 kids and a woman? Fuck that. You die, motherfucker. Alrighty, Lil Dicky. Somebody sent something about Lil Dicky. What we got for
Dave, season 3.
Hey,
bitch.
I still gotta watch season 1 and 2.
Wait, is it season 3 or is it season 4?
It better not be season 4.
Let me see.
Fuck, we ain't that far behind, are we?
I could be wrong. I think it's season 3, but I could be wrong.
I feel like it just came out.
Oh, is that Nico?
No. Jesus.
It's season 3. Okay, season 3.
And how long are the seasons?
10 episodes each.
Okay, that's
so
not
it's
bad.
not that crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's really, really fucking good. I understand why he hasn't given us an album. If this is being his priority right now.
The other day because I want her to watch that too.
What?
He put on Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Atlanta's new season is out as well. That's season 4. This is going to be the final season for Atlanta.
Okay.
Dave, I think, is signed for 5 seasons. So this will... Yeah, he got the bag on that one. Yeah.
It's fucking great. Like,
Is it just a comedy or is it about his life?
It's like he plays technically himself, but it's not 100% true story.
Okay.
The first season is kind of like literally how he came to be in the game with some parts taken out. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't talk about much of his life pre-rap for business purposes.
Okay.
But it shows like his come up and like the things that he talks about in his songs comes through pretty vividly in the episodes, and he'll use them like as the soundtracks for certain episodes.
Okay.
And then season 2 kind of talks about him being in the rap game and being more of a rapper. So I'm interested to see what season 3 holds. Yeah. It's really, really fucking funny and really good storyline so far.
Yeah,
so
we get like one episode in a day.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to start new things.
I better start putting Grayson in his playpen and watching TV.
Look.
We do.
Imagine when he starts getting his shows that he wants to watch.
Oh my god.
Bro, we got cable for nothing.
You watch YouTube all day, huh?
We stream everything, bro. You know how many subscriptions I pay for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't pay for cable
And
anymore.
we
still
don't
got
have
cable.
cable.
I got cable for sports.
I don't need that anymore either. Yep.
Really?
YouTube TV is the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Yep.
Like I was getting
That's all you
it
need.
for like SEC Network and like ESPN3, so I could watch Southeastern games and shit.
Yeah. You can do that on YouTube TV.
Bro,
Bro, the games are just like, it's an abundance of them.
I'm quitting like tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got Philo and YouTube TV, and it's a quarter of the price of anybody that I know is cable.
I just had to pay for Sling TV because I want to watch that On Patrol Live shit that was Live PD. I pay $40 a month just to watch that.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Tripping. Yeah. Philo TV, $23.99.
Bro.
Yep. That's that shit. Anybody watching?
We had Hulu.
Philo.
Yeah, man. These fucking sponsors, man.
Why don't you hit a brother up? Give a nigga a 10% discount.
I'm looking at that drink like if I take
Free
another
month
sip, I'm
sign
gonna
up.
throw up.
Throw that bitch out,
that
dog.
shit
Make
is
you another one.
Nasty.
Throw that bitch out. Pull you up another one.
Nah, that's that Crown Vanilla, bro. It
Crown
shit did
vanilla and
not-
ginger ale.
Did not sit right with me. Ugh.
That's not the one, Kyle.
Yuck.
I like it. Y'all should just like things. I don't get it.
You should shut the fuck up.
Why don't you to go through the door and just throw it in the
Yeah,
front
yeah,
yard?
It's okay because I'm not gonna drink anything else.
Oh, okay, well.
All right.
It's all good. Yeah.
That rum's pretty good. Smash mine.
Yeah, just sip it straight out the bottle. Tell me what
It
you
fucked
think.
up my aftertaste from walk-ons. I told you I was eating walk-ons before I came here.
You want a shot of Mama Juana?
It's ruined your
No.
whole food.
Take that Mama Juana far away from me.
Dog,
Nah, you can take a shot of it and then clean your drains with it.
Bro, I took a shot.
fucking DJ
Yeah, I did the diaper
EFN
party.
drinks that shit every
Every
Drink
show.
Champs
I don't
episode.
fucking get it, man.
Every Drink Champs
I don't think he
episode.
drinks the same shit that we got. I think he buys like the shit off the shelf.
That shit is nasty.
Yeah, that's what it was called, Mama Juana.
Bro, when I hit that shit for his diaper party, I was like,
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, that was fun. We all sat around during the diaper party and we all just took shots of shit that I had laying around. And
it was Sam's fault.
yeah, definitely part of it. All right, so we do have a question. Apparently, let me see. I want to make sure I get the years right. There was a man who held a grudge, and this man decided that the best course of action was after his enemy died, go pee on his grave.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like people have said that before.
But he actually did it.
I feel like people have done that before.
Well, I think he might have got arrested for it or like something happened.
Oh, yeah,
Isn't that
probably decent
desecration?
exposure or some shit.
48-year grudge caught
think it's
peeing on his
desecration.
ex-wife's grave.
Wow.
So,
Fucking bitch,
oh no,
take that.
peeing on his ex-wife's grave every day. Every day, this man.
Annual.
Look, I got so many dead homies that like going to the cemetery is like a once a year thing for me. Like I make time once a year to go over there to go visit everybody. I cannot see me hating somebody so much that every day I'm going to piss on their grave.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
But the question is, do you think that your hate for somebody could be that rich that
Yes.
you would go pee on their grave
Yes.
at least once?
Nigga, I don't talk to people I like every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me to go outside,
There's days I need a break from Turtle.
But that's-
you know what I'm saying?
There's days I need a break from Turtle.
You
You
know
know
what
what I'm saying? Like,
That's different though. Like to have that amount of hate for someone.
yeah.
That's easy. I can hate.
I
the
can't
piss
hate
out of
somebody that much.
I can. But to go and piss on that grave, that's almost along the lines of the same thing y'all were talking about last week, where you throw away the ashes for somebody.
Do you think that that's the thing that you would?
I will kill you.
Well, obviously.
Like, don't do that.
But do you think that there's ever a situation that could be so bad that that's acceptable?
Acceptable.
Joe's first question.
Baby's ashes is probably
Joe's first question was, "What did she do?"
Acceptable, no. Understandable, yes.
I don't think I could ever hear a story where you can tell me I threw away her baby's ashes and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it." But what was it that happened the other day that I was like, I could kind of see it? Oh, the Adam Levine situation. Shout out Adam Levine, bro.
What happened?
Apparently the cheating thing happened. We all saw the text messages. We all heard the dumb bitch that got on there and tried to play victim and was like, "Oh, I was young and dumb and da-da." Fuck you. You fucked a married man. Shut up. You're just as wrong as he is.
Yep.
But what ended up happening was apparently this man texted her. I forget her name, but he basically texted her and was like, "My wife's pregnant. I'm thinking about naming the baby after you." Now, imagine this cheating scandal doesn't come out right now.
Sumner.
Sumner. It comes out 5 years from now after the baby's, 4 or 5 years old? Well, 5 years old. Whew. And then your wife finds out that you were cheating on somebody named Sumner.
Well, technically, you're not wrong. 5 years from now, she's pregnant right now.
Okay, all right. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe.
Before.
Appreciate you. But how do you think, in that situation, I'm like, all right, wait, so she named your kid after the dude she was cheating on you with? So you threw her kid's ashes away? All right, I get you. I feel you. All right, I feel you.
She tried to rat herself in a subtle way, but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like, hey, you should probably note that I'm naming him after somebody else because I don't really know.
Nah, because like that would be like right now Grayson's a year old. 4 years from now, I find out she was fucking around with some dude named Grayson, and that's why she liked the name. Now I gotta fight her. You know what I'm saying? Like now we have to literally square up so I can fight you.
Yeah, you kill her, you piss on her grave.
Piss on her grave. Yeah.
That's acceptable.
But you think that like going piss on somebody's like there's enough hatred that you could be like you felt this type of hate like you would pee on somebody's grave.
Bro, I got like I got a list of people I would go piss on their grave now.
Absolutely.
Because my thing is I don't give a fuck about you, dog. Like
Right.
I don't care.
I have 100% hatred for a short list of people in my life that I would absolutely.
There was somebody, and I can say this. There was somebody that died that I celebrated, and Nicole even looked at me and was like, "You need to chill."
I get it.
Because I was like so happy that this person died.
I get it.
And like from what I heard, he died painfully, and I was like, "Awesome."
I can tell you this. I don't hate Donald Trump.
No, hold on.
Died,
That's different.
and
I would go pee.
Like, hey, yo, Turtle, go piss on that nigga.
I would go piss on his grave. I would go piss on his grave just to say I pissed on Donald Trump's grave. Like, that's why that's not fair.
This is the moment the podcast gets a lot of attention from you.
Like if the Hollywood Walk of Fame wasn't so popular, I'd go pee on his star.
I didn't say that shit.
Trump? Oh, okay. Man, I don't know. Like,
Fall back, man. You can't pee on his grave.
see what I'm saying? Tell him, bro. Tell him you love Trump.
He also gave the UFC their start.
Like, did y'all, speaking of Andrew Schultz, I know we brought him up very, very briefly, but like, did any of y'all get to see his new special? He just uploaded it for free on YouTube.
No,
Excellent.
The first joke he says is, "Don't y'all kind of miss Trump?" He's like, "Who in here loves Joe Biden?"
Cricket.
Exactly. Like, and he even said he was like, bro, our group chats used to be popping when he was in presidency. He was like, there was days that motherfuckers would hit my phone and be like, bro, he's making fun of disabled people. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's the fucking president. What are you talking? And then you click it on and he goes, duh! And you're like, bro, like, what are we doing? This is the fucking president. So like, yeah, there was like, that's the only reason I miss Trump, because it was like every day people were like, you heard what Trump did? I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then you go look and you're like, whoa. On camera, bro?
After seeing the special, do you agree with why Netflix wanted him to pull?
No.
Me either.
No.
I don't think it was that bad.
think that shit was mid. Now, not saying that like Andrew Schultz is mid, but like the jokes that he was I've heard him say worse on the podcast.
Right. And compared to Chappelle?
Yeah. I think it's what and what. Like, I don't think he said anything that was crazier than Chappelle, but I also don't think he said anything that was less crazy than Chappelle. But I do think that they fucked up, because he came on, because I don't know if you heard the whole story, but he had to buy his special back from Netflix.
He made double.
He said he had to spend his life savings to buy the special back from Netflix, and that's why he was pushing so hard for us to buy it from him, because he was Andrew Schultz. Because he was like, he's like, obviously I need to make this money back, blah, 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 blah. And then one day he did like a quick little live video, and he was just like, yeah, people have been asking me, did I make the money back that I spent on the special? And the answer is no. I made 3 times what I spent on the special. So give it up for Andrew Schultz one fucking time, man.
Goddamn right.
That was a hell of a special, too.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was worth it. Like, it was worth buying, and then I bought it, didn't even watch it, and went and watched it for free on YouTube. I just wanted to support
it's on YouTube now, because I did buy that shit.
Did y'all check out? Well, y'all probably didn't, but Nick Kroll has a new special on Netflix.
I saw it. I didn't watch it yet.
Fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, I did not expect him to be that good at stand-up.
I didn't think Nick
I thought
Kroll
he
would
was
be
more
that
of a
good.
writer, comedic writer, but he fucking killed it.
Really?
Fucking killed it.
Okay.
He definitely led with the I'ma just talk my personal life.
Yeah.
Leg, and that I feel like that always works out when you're a comedian. I can't say fresh face, but we haven't seen a Netflix special from him before. So,
Ever.
You know
No.
what I'm saying? So
I didn't even know he was a comedian.
yeah.
You Dane Cook
It was
fan?
pretty fucking good.
Sir,
Coming
I
in a
can't
few days.
I can't say anything, but I've spoken to Dane.
Yeah.
And I'm I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. But no, I literally grew up on Dane Cook. Like people have Pryor, people have Carlin, people have Chappelle. I had Dane Cook.
Yes.
Like, that's who I grew up watching. Now, granted, I then grew and technically, like, how they say he's a better technical player. Like, y'all say that stuff about football and basketball. He's a better technical player. Nobody says that. No, it's wrestling. People say they say he's a better technical wrestler, like shit like that. Sure. And that's what I heard about, like, the Carlins, the Pryors, and like stuff like that. They were better stand-ups, like, technically, but I always loved Dane Cook. I always thought he was silly. He's funny. Goofy.
I always found that if you laugh at your own jokes, you're fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
You must love Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin can't fucking breathe on stage.
Dog,
Don't make me laugh. All right.
That's what makes me fucking laugh. Kevin Hart laughing at his own shit, and I will be pissing on myself.
Gun compartment.
I was there live. I seen that one live.
Did you?
Yeah, I seen that one live.
I
in the
saw.
arena.
What
Yep.
was it?
So when he came
What
out
next?
with it, I was like, oh, I seen this shit.
What next?
Essence
Yeah.
Fest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was. He did it. Wasn't it for
That
Essence?
was that year. That's when
it
he
was
came
Essence
live.
Fest.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know it was part of Essence Fest. I just went and saw him at the Dome.
Yeah. That was the
that was
same one
definitely
I was in.
Essence
Nigga,
Fest.
was you there that night? We didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I saw. What next?
That's the one with the gun compartment.
No, it's not.
No,
What's
it's
that?
not. That was the one where he's talking about pooping in the airport and getting texted and shit.
Yeah. No, that the one that you saw is
What Kevin Hart special did I see?
Yeah, it was definitely in the Superdome though, and it was for
it was one of the Netflix specials.
Yes.
The one that I saw
Yes.
wasn't a Netflix
Yeah,
special.
oh, okay.
I think it was What Now?
What now? That's
Yeah,
what it was.
What now was that's why I was getting confused with it, because that's an older one.
Yeah.
Was that with the long dick? No,
no.
that was that was the one where he talked about him and his wife doing ecstasy, huh?
I think.
When he was,
No.
like, rubbing on the beat.
No, he was,
I don't no. The one that he did was the one where he's like, and a monkey bites his shoulder off. I can't be with a girl that ain't got no shoulder. How are you gonna be with a girl that go, babe, what you want to eat tonight? She can't even go. You all right, babe?
Yeah, I'm just watching Joe.
Joe, what the fuck is he doing? We don't give him a chair to sit in tonight because we didn't know he was gonna be in town, and this is what he does.
He's over there being niggerish.
He's just over there playing with shit.
Speaking of Kevin Hart, my guy had a Drink Champs interview.
I haven't got to see it.
It was fucking hilarious.
I can't imagine.
Hilarious. Probably the funniest person they've had on there since Dave Chappelle.
Kevin Hart's different. Jesus Christ.
God.
Kevin Hart's different because he can be hilarious, but he can also stop and talk his shit and like bars.
Yeah.
Like
facts.
he's got like
Facts.
I actually downloaded like one of his like self-help books and just listened to it, and it's like,
This nigga's inspiration.
yeah.
when he drops a gem, he drops a gem.
Yeah,
What?
Facts.
Did you ever see the Breakfast Club interview when he talked about like he addressed like the cheating on his wife?
I caught part of it.
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
That's the one you went and
it.
saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you see the one where he talked about cheating on his wife?
I caught a piece of it. I didn't hear the whole
Watch the
interview.
whole fucking thing. Like that was one of those situations where I listened and like the whole first like I think more than half, like maybe 3/4 of it, he addresses like all the shit that he got into after cheating on his wife, and it was different listening to him talk about something so serious, not crack any jokes, and just like the whole time he listened to me like, yeah, like we hear you,
Just owned it.
yeah, you know, like he even said like there was a part where they were talking about how the footage leaked. And he was like, y'all don't understand. He's like, I can't really like give too many details because there's like a real federal investigation going on behind this. Like, he's like, once the shit comes out, y'all are going to be like, what the fuck? He's like, but it don't even matter. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have put myself in that position. Like type shit. And like, so yeah, I definitely recommend people go because you see a side of Kevin that like he doesn't really show too much and
It's serious.
sincere. And the best part was just him sitting there talking and he was just like, I'll always love my wife. She's my rib. She's my this and that. And then Charlamagne goes, what kind of side you like with your rib? And he was like, all right, Charlamagne, that was a great joke. That was a great joke, Charlamagne. Gotcha. Extra toast.
We gotta get some of that tequila though.
Yeah.
Tequila. That shit,
There's a tequila?
Yeah, Kevin
For who?
Hart released his own tequila. Well, the company had been out, but it's never been put into a light. He did a completely redesign of the bottle. He's got special glasses to go with it. I can't think of the name right now, but he's got two different kinds. He's got a clear reposado and just a regular clear, a silver tequila.
Okay.
Why is
Fucking
everyone
delicious.
dropping tequila?
Because tequila is the easiest one to sell.
Yep. Hardest to get into though because you can only consider it a tequila if it's grown in Tequila, Mexico.
Where the
blue-
agave
blue
grows.
plants. Yeah. The blue agave. Well,
Yeah, that's actually a big thing in like the alcohol community is like people have tried to like start businesses where they make tequila and then they find like people find out that it's not actually made in Mexico and they get sued for it
Yep.
because tequila like scotch can only come from Scotland.
Yep.
It's basically whiskey from Scotland, but you can't call it a scotch
unless it's brewed
from Scotland, just like Tennessee whiskey.
Or champagne?
Yep.
Champagne.
Yep. Anything else is sparkling wine unless it came from Champagne of Paris.
So a Apple exec got fired
Fuck him.
because an interview asked him what he does for a living, and his response had nothing to do with cutting deals with suppliers and partners. What the fuck?
Fuck
I race cars and play golf and fondle big-breasted women, but I take weekends and major holidays off.
Bet.
Great job.
That's lit.
Sir?
This nigga's a NASCAR driver?
Do y'all have a problem with what he said?
No.
Absolutely not.
Do I have a problem? Not at all.
I don't give a shit. That's what we all think they do anyway. It's like, oh, what did you do this weekend, Kirk? Fucked your wife. Oh, okay.
Released the 40th version of the iPhone.
Yeah, I don't know. This kind of feels like that thing with the lyrics where it's like, we don't care.
What do you mean?
Like how they're trying to cancel the artist because of like what they said about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, like what? I don't give a fuck
don't
about
give
this
a
Apple
shit.
work or fucking what he said.
And then on top of that, it's like it sounds like he's joking.
Why should
Probably
Apple,
not.
Why should Apple give a fuck about what he said?
Because
he didn't say Apple.
Because he represents the company. That's why I don't say where I work on this podcast.
Like, out of all the... all right, so if somebody said the name of your company, would they immediately think, oh, yeah, Scott's Face?
Well, the thing is, you can get fired... Because I saw it almost happen at one of my other jobs. Somebody got fired because they went viral. Look at Larry. Somebody almost got fired for going viral because they were basically just like, he's a representative of this company. Therefore, you are condoning what he says. It's bullshit, but that's what like the pussy community thinks. Is it's just like that. That's why a lot of times whenever you see a documentary, it'll say like such and like the
How could this company let this man think so freely?
Right?
The fuck?
I
tell you right now, that's why
posts.
I don't have a problem with saying where I work on the podcast. Because if Guitar Center came to me with that shit, they already know I got a response for that ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck.
well, like for
Don't nothing
instance,
tie me to the Guitar Center except me saying I work at Guitar Center. And
well,
that
like
could be bullshit.
for instance, you see it.
I
Well,
could
no,
be living under the expressway.
you see it happen all the time
They
with
don't
like the
fucking
people that go and like they'll say like I forgot who it was a dude on TikTok. A guy was shooting a video with it was a white dude shooting a video with his black wife, and somebody commented underneath it and said, "What was you might remember the exact phraseology?
Is it about the slave?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, since when do you marry your slaves?" Or like shit like that.
Wow.
When you say something like that, should Target fire him?
Yes.
No, it paints a target.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's
gonna
what
die.
we're talking about. Is it's like because Target might look at that and go, all right, you're going viral for that bullshit that you said. We don't want the blowback on us. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's different from saying I found a big titty women and drive race cars. You just admitted to being a racist.
You just admitted to being related to the president of the United States at one point. Because the unique guy just grabs people by the pussy.
Right.
No, the best part was your boy did a response video, and he looked at his wife and he was like, "You want to handle this?" And she was like, "Nah, I'll let you take it." So she got up and walked away, and he was like, "Well, sir, from what I can tell, you're a truck driver, and I can also see that your grandfather died." He's like, "But from your experience being a truck driver, you should know about staying in your lane. Otherwise, you might end up next to your grandfather. Have a good day." Hey! Cold-blooded. Speaking of which, I don't know why I said speaking of which, but you know what?
Hocus Pocus?
Side note, you know what else went viral the other day? People were showing people started sharing the clip of Dave Chappelle in the club listening to Tupac.
Okay.
I wrote the song a long time ago, a real long time ago. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
If you bump the table again, the record might skip. I told you, stop bumping the table. You saw that shit, babe?
What is that?
Did you ever watch?
I think it's doo-doo.
Dave Chappelle, that's not your wife. Fuck.
Completely off topic, but has anything more ever came about with Ari Spears and that whole situation?
Nah, nobody give a fuck.
Nah, his mama came and was like, "My son is handsome," and then that's
Shut
about
the
it.
fuck up. No, he's not. That is not a good looking guy
But
at
the
all.
shit he said about Lizzo was hilarious.
Hilarious.
That shit
Hilarious.
was funny.
Lizzo did a flute. Republicans are angry.
Say it again, babe. Say it again.
Just did the thing with the flute.
Did a flute and Republicans are mad.
A classically trained flutist
Flautist.
Flutineer.
fluted, and the Republicans are angry
Why are the Republicans angry?
Because she fluted.
because she fluted.
Is it because she was twerking while she fluted?
She
I wouldn't even know this in English.
Joe over there Googling,
she
what's a
fluted on a
flutineer?
200-year-old crystal flute.
Wait, she what?
She fluted.
She fluted on a 200-year-old crystal flute.
And then
The
twerked while she did
Library
it.
of Congress lent Lizzo the flute for the Washington, D.C. That's the end of it.
Why would you do
I
that?
think it belonged to like James Madison or some shit.
She was able to flute on a 200-year-old flute.
She played it.
And the
yes,
Republicans did not want her flute.
She blew it.
Who the fuck gave her the flute?
But then she twerked while she was doing it, and people were like, "No, God, no, my white ancestors, please."
She put a hot ass breath on the fucking flute.
You don't like Lizzo?
Shit smell like
can't
Takis.
stand
You can't stand
I
Lizzo?
don't like her music.
What?
I don't. You can be as viral as you want with her shit. I don't like it.
I just took a DNA test.
Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Fat bitch. Thank you, Joe.
Yes.
Thank you, Joe.
She's a double standard.
In a
walking.
minute.
She did twerk while playing it. I
She's
didn't
a
know that.
double standard walking.
In a minute.
I'm gonna need the cinnamon men and women to pump me up.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
I'm just not.
Because I don't give a fuck. Way too
No,
much.
I give a fuck.
Way too much. I'm going to need like 2 shots in my cup. I love Lizzo's music. I hate her as a person.
Wow.
Kanye effect.
Kind of. Because, like, there was that one, and especially because, like, people lose their
It's all right to
minds.
separate the art from the artist.
No, because people lose their minds behind Lizzo.
Unless it's sarcastic.
Because they're always just, like, anytime she does anything, people are like, just say you hate fat people. No, I hate that bitch. Like, that was like that time that she was at the basketball game. And, like,
showed all her ass.
the camera got shot to her, so she stood up, turned around, and had a thong on and started, like, bouncing her ass and shit. Like, bro, there's kids at that game.
Right.
And
it
then,
was
like,
like you wouldn't be saying that if it was some fine chick. Like, nah, actually, I have
I
more
would.
respect for my kids.
Yeah.
It's like you love Monique.
Right.
Fuck you, Lizzo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Monique be pissing me off, too, though.
Yeah.
Nobody respects me.
Listen, my loves.
Do you want to talk daddy or do you want me to talk? I was like, ooh, woo. From the rooter to the tutor. All right.
Nah, greatest big girl moment in history was when Jill Scott was fucking on that microphone, boy. She made that bitch disappear. I was like, oh, word. This stop.
I think one of the best fat moments. I think one of the best fat moments that gets brushed over a lot is the scene where Lil Kim's fucking Biggie in the Notorious B.I.G. movie, and she's
He
like,
over there like,
she was like, I want you to get on top of me, Big, and he was like,
Nope, not happening.
So you really trying to die?
Who's a fat guy you're attracted to besides me, babe? Not saying that you're attracted to me. I know it's hard. Don't giggle so hard.
I gotta think about it. Give me a second.
She was gonna be like, you stupid.
My little fat babe, my little chunky punky.
One and only.
Would you fuck Samwell Tarly? Who? Samwell Tarly of House Tarly, Game of Thrones. The fat friend of Jon Snow.
The maester nigga.
No, you wouldn't. No, thank you.
Luke Combs?
Ooh.
Luke Combs?
Yeah.
Sure, he can sing to me.
Straight up.
What's the dude's name? The
fat one.
The one
Fat dude.
that's in
That big dude, kind of round.
Hella plump.
Gotta give me more.
what's the movie that
Smell
they
like bacon when he sweat.
like they do the interview of the Chong Pong. I just
Chong
butchered
Pong.
that.
That was
Kung Fu
racist.
Hustle.
It was very racist.
Kung Fu Hustle. That's what-
Fuck.
You gotta give me more.
Talking about the Bruce
What's
Lee
his
movie.
name that dated Amber Heard?
Johnny Depp,
No,
James Franco,
his brother.
Seth Rogen.
Yes, thank you.
Hey.
Proud of you.
Seth Rogen ain't
With-
fat no more though.
With
Yeah,
or,
but I liked him when he was fat.
with or
Oh,
without the beard.
Okay.
Always
Yeah.
beard.
Always.
Well, then he wasn't fat. When he had the beard, he was Scott. By the time he had the beard,
Fuck you.
he was Scott's size. I'm not calling you fat.
My milkshake. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have y'all ever heard of the show 60 Days In?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like it?
I love it. Shout out Abner, bro.
He took that shit to another level.
Bro, that man spent every day. I don't know how we got on this, but that man spent every day talking about, I'm a pastor now. I can't do what I used to do, but I
Smacks a nigga
will
in the
be
cell.
respected or I'm going to fuck him up.
Did you see the new
I've never
season yet?
I've never seen an episode. I literally watch clips on Facebook.
Oh man, you gotta watch the episodes, bro. They got buku of them on Hulu, but the new season right now, they took all ex-felons and stuck them back in prison.
Oh, shit.
God
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
They gonna
What,
stay
Is Abner
there.
back?
One of the dudes, no, he didn't come back. But
Yeah,
a
I
dude
bet. Mm-hmm.
like Abner, ex-Latin King, is in there, and he's a little bit more around our age, so he moves like a nigga our age would do
Yeah,
in
yeah,
prison.
yeah.
You like, bro, you're doing this way too good. You're supposed to be in here finding out information. You just becoming an inmate. Like,
Yeah, they were talking about Abner like there was no gangs in the prison before. Like, and no, it's not even a prison. It's literally a county jail. Like they're waiting for court dates and they're all divided by race. And he's like, yeah, as a fucking Latin or Chicano, you don't fucking talk to the blacks, bro. And everybody was like, it wasn't like this before Abner got in here. And he's like, I'm trying to get information on the gangs.
no, nigga, you started
the gang.
That's the dude now. He like been in that bitch 2 weeks, got a nickname already got a little goon that'll go fight niggas for him and shit. Like, it's ridiculous. One of the motherfuckers got like, cause they put him in 2 weeks of quarantine because he was shot during COVID.
Yeah.
So you gotta stay 23 hours in the cell.
Lockdown.
1 hour out.
Oof.
For 2 weeks straight.
Oof.
Yeah, dog.
Fuck that.
One of the dudes ended up like clicking out and he was like, yeah, nah, I gotta leave or I'm gonna end up hurting somebody next time they let me out this fucking cell.
I forgot
he was
what-
like, I've never felt like this outside of prison, putting me back in. I thought I wouldn't revert back. He was like, 2 days.
I'm gonna kill somebody in this motherfucker.
I feel like I want to kill somebody in this bitch. He was like, I can't catch a charge in here, so I'm gonna go home.
My favorite was your boy that like remember 60 days in is they're basically taking people that
Feel like they could survive.
survive in prison or jail, not prison,
Right.
jail.
Right. It's county jails.
For 60 days. And they're sending them in there like, we need to know who's bringing the drugs in. We need to know who's like starting the gangs. And I hear you, babe. And so go in there for 60 days and tell us what's going on. My favorite video on Facebook is motherfuckers that didn't last 10 minutes in that bitch.
Yep.
They had that one dude that was like, all the people in it, because you got to like go through an application process. They have to make sure that you can actually like mentally, physically, everything handle this. And they had one dude that was just like, oh man, like I think this is gonna be a walk in the park. I'm gonna make it my 60 days. He didn't make it through booking.
Yep. Nigga quit at intake.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to get it because I just try to stay by myself.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, y'all leave me alone. I don't want
wouldn't
nothing to do with none of this shit.
Nope.
Oddly, I feel like you have a nigga holding your pocket.
Oh, my pocket.
And I got a fucking teardrop tattoo by the time I come out. No, but my favorite was what like this. Like I said, that's the mission. You're going in there to get information.
Yep.
One dude goes in there and goes, unless I'm a man of respect, nobody's gonna give me information. So I have to become a man of respect. Next thing you know, he's giving people shit like noodles and like all of this stuff, like on credit. And then he's like on like re-up day, I need you to pay me back. So he goes up to one dude. Dude's locked himself in his cell, and he's like, "Hey, I need that. I need like you owe me 2 soups. You know what I'm saying? Give me my soups back." Dude was like, "I ain't got it." He's like, "All right, take off your clothes."
Yep. Give me
And
your
he
clothes.
starts making this dude
He made
slide
that nigga
his clothes
undress while
under
he was
the.
in the cell, nigga, and made him slide his clothes through the little hole. In
Hey,
the cell.
hey, I need more towels too. Slide me a towel.
Yep.
Dude slide the towel. Hey, let me get them sandals too while you at it. He slide. Dude had nothing but his drawers, and he
Yep.
was like, he's lucky I let him keep that.
Yep.
And then he walks upstairs, starts handing them out to all his friends. What y'all need? What y'all need? Next thing you know, dude comes out the cell and he's like, hey, I think that man's gonna kill me. Please get me the fuck out of here. Dude gets transferred to
He
witness
gets
protection.
checked out, nigga. Made his ass
I'm
hit
like,
the door.
I feel like you're getting way too comfortable in here, bro. Like,
I know exactly who you're talking about. Huh?
That was the ex-prisoner though, right?
No,
no, he was a CO.
Cop.
Yeah,
he was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He went in there and he was like, he flipped full switch. He was like,
None of that.
I've been
fuck
waiting
the
on this.
police, nigga.
None of that would bother me.
He went Westworld. He was like, I've been waiting on this moment. Like my whole life. I could do whatever I want here.
That nigga was hustling niggas vapes out of him, all that shit.
Eat.
Huh?
That'd be my whole thing. I wouldn't eat.
Oh, no, nigga, you get commissary. You be straight.
Yeah, but big dog, I gotta have some meals. And
Nigga, they gonna give you get $100 when you go in there. All you gotta do is wait for commissary day.
that's all
it.
I would eat.
They put you on your books.
I could just drink some fucking coffee until commissary day and I'll be straight.
Maybe some toilet wine.
You know what I'm saying?
Next thing you know, we looking at Joe like, how was your 60 days in? I know how to make hooch. Like,
That's your boy. That the dude that was telling you on the new season. That's the ex-Latin king. He was like, I know how I'm gonna get everybody. That nigga takes his commissary. And
learn how
goes,
to show
gets a
everybody how to
trash
make
bag.
hooch.
No, that nigga sitting there and he making like little loaves, you know, little prison
yeah,
loaves
yeah.
in the middle of the prison with everybody watching him. Everybody coming up like, oh dog, let me get here. Look, I got some hot Cheetos. You can throw that. Oh, I got a soup. You can throw that. So now he got a big ass trash bag making the fucking loaves and shit for everybody in the prison. He was like, once I feed you, that's it.
Yeah.
Fine now.
You ever
He was
had?
like, you gonna give me anything I asked for?
You ever
And
drank
sure
hooch?
enough, hooch?
You ever
Yeah.
drank like Like legit hooch?
Yeah.
Like somebody buried it in their backyard and then pull it up to pour it out for you out the Ziploc bag?
Yeah,
I'll put some hair on your chest, motherfucker.
From the feet, nigga, yes.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't look at you.
Anyone went camping ever?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, them motherfuckers letting that shit ferment.
Yeah, moonshine's completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had like straight just brewed moonshine.
Yeah, a Gretna
moonshine
cop.
is processed.
A Gretna cop gave me some moonshine out of his kitchen one time. Shout out to you, bro.
Hooch, you put some fruit in the ground and wait for that shit to ferment.
Or in your toilet. Or in your toilet, somewhere dark and humid.
Lord.
But anyway, aside from that, let's all make hooch.
No.
That's the name of the episode. Hooch. What's the name? Gonna think we talking about your sister?
No, wooch.
Wooch.
Wooch. Shout out to wooches.
You got anything else, babe?
Did we even hit the topics?
We hit all of them.
Yeah, we hit them all. We had 2 hours right now, Blake.
What time we at?
I know I saw.
2 hours.
Oh shit! Fuck. Okay. Joe, you got anything you want to talk about?
Past up bedtime.
I'm glad you're here, bro.
I mean, shout out to talking about Lolo.
Shout out to Coolio.
Hey, that's messed up. They replayed that man's injury so many times, though. That
did?
shit was messed up. It
That
could have
nigga
been.
say dead.
He could have been.
Oh,
Nah, they look like they killed his ass.
Yeah, he could have.
My son threw up gang signs in a seizure.
Yeah.
oh no!
Like,
Ground, he was
yeah.
like, and he was like,
Oh no!
Yeah, and they replayed that shit like 12 times.
He was on concussion protocol like literally from the game before, and they let
Oh
him play.
fuck!
Yeah, so
doctors?
they fired him.
that evaluated
They
him?
fired him.
Fired him. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
They let him
Stupid.
come right back in the game. Fucked up part is he won the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to him though. Like he got full control of his body and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's at home. He's doing good.
Good. Good.
All right, well,
right.
everybody remember www.hangoverpod.com. You can leave a voicemail like you heard at the top of the show.
Yup.
Also, don't forget audibletrial.com/hangover. Get you a free book. You hear me? Give us some money.
Yeah.
And you can also go on hangoverpod.com and buy some merch. Turtle is currently in the process of taking applications for what we should sell during the winter.
Yeah.
Since clearly we're going to need some hoodies. You know what I'm saying? So let us know.
That's been the main request: hoodies and 3/4 sleeve shirts.
I need some sweatpants.
You gotta get these hoes some.
I want to get them some thongs.
Give them some hangover.
I'm trying to see them
Body
cheeks.
pillars?
Hangover branded Uggs.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga said that. Look, nigga, Joe said that shit.
Swear to God, you have every female on the West Bank
I hate
buying.
Uggs. These hoes love them though. For some
Hey, you know, what do they call
It's just
that?
gonna be some white Uggs, and it's gonna have an H on one foot and an O on the other foot. Bam.
Hugs. Babe, what do they call that thing? It's like the little like mini blanket that hangs on that like the edge of the bed.
A throw blanket?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's typically what
I thought they had like an actual name for
It's
it.
probably, but we from the South.
Hey, they had one of them little things. Like it's like almost decorative. Like you have your comforter, all the pillows,
I've
and then you
always
got
heard
that.
it called a throw.
Whatever.
Me too. And I
Okay,
used that
okay.
bitch too.
But they had a Uggs one,
Mm-hmm.
and I could bury my face in that all
That
day.
bitch was
That
soft
bitch
as
was
fuck, huh?
beautiful, son.
Uggs is ugly as fuck, but they comfortable.
It was like three. It's
shit.
like Yeezys.
Yeah.
They look like
I had
fucking,
Ugg house slippers for the longest.
bro. They look like Eskimo Timberlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Eskimo Timberlands. That's the name of the show.
Eskimo Timberlands. Fucking right.
Give them some tank tops for the winter. You know these hoes don't wear clothes that get cold.
Oh, what's that saying?
Hoes don't get cold.
Yeah. Well,
A hoe don't
I
get
thought
cold.
there was more to it.
Cardi B. But as
don't get
always, thank you for your support. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you're listening right now. Even YouTube. Don't be afraid to go like the YouTube. Leave some comments. Or if you want to call, leave a voicemail.
We can use some subscribers.
Yeah.
We almost at 200. It's
Yeah.
like 171.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, we doing good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Niggas got more subscribers than me.
I mean,
Only been
the
rapping
pod
since
numbers aren't bad. YouTube's oh Jesus Christ.
I moved it.
That's definitely going on the fucking screen grab. This
No,
one.
it isn't. I moved it.
Mr. TRTL.
You can find me on IG at TRTL__. Same moniker on TikTok. On Twitter at 2ready2lose. Make sure you're doing your twos right. All other social media is TRTL.
Are we gonna start getting some more TikToks?
I want to wait until I have my video content together for my music because I don't really use TikTok for anything else. A lot of people been telling me I need to get on the open verse shit.
Yeah.
They
You
feel
should
like
do that.
I feel like I do really well. That's probably my most popular thing is when I get on remixes. People like my flair that I bring to it. But
I didn't remember.
as far as like putting consistent content up, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can do that.
We also need to figure out the Hangover TikTok because I feel like we drop something on TikTok every 6 months, and that's not going to get us anywhere.
Yeah, I had a pretty consistent growth when I first started my TikTok, just off of being every did Two Rare Tuesdays.
Okay.
And I would drop like an old video clip. You know what I'm saying? Till I used up all my videos.
You got Racky Remix Wednesdays. We could have Two Turn Tuesdays.
I don't want Two
Where
Turn
you
Tuesdays.
where you
'cause
remix?
We don't use Two Turn anymore.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
You still Two Turn.
No, I'm not.
The Chronicles of Two Turn.
I have that still. Yes.
Sup, everybody? It's your boy TRTL.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's your boy Two Turn.
Mr. Larry Frederick Heat Wave Hot Spitter.
You can
Flame
find
Spitter.
me personally
Hey.
on Facebook.
That was white.
Larry Frederick. Instagram, LouisianaLegend. Twitter, same thing. You can find the podcast, Sound
Put
of
your lips on the
Sirens Podcast. You can find the Sound of Sirens Podcast. I didn't remember it, so I wrote the shit down.
My man.
On Facebook, the Sound of Sirens Pod Nola. Twitter, TSOS_Pod Nola. IG, Sirens Pod Official.
And what can we find on there?
You can find every episode I share whenever it
No, I mean,
drops.
like, what can we find in the episode? You said it's mostly geared towards first responders?
It has been. So far, mostly, we talk about a lot of the issues within the fire service and really first responders around, the local area. But we've recently expanded to talk about a whole lot more stuff. Like we talked about how nutrition is really important within first responders, the rehydration, the taking care of your body.
Basically a lifestyle podcast for first responders.
Basically, but
In a sense.
we're about to expand. You could if for those of y'all that follow both, we're about to expand and start talking about a lot more. We was talking about it in the beginning of the show. We're about to have a former WWE wrestler come on. We're about to have just a whole bunch of walks of life that don't necessarily pertain to first responders. So,
Have y'all done an episode or a pod yet where y'all talk about like the process of becoming a first responder?
we did. It was one of the first episodes. We talked about the process and the steps that it takes to become a first responder. And
Because I remember when I was becoming an EMT, I would search YouTube all over to like
nobody
find.
cares.
Yeah, but
I know.
nobody tells you how bad
thought
the
he was gonna
pay
say the
is
same
and
thing.
how
I thought he was
shit-
too.
Like how shit the
Yeah, nobody
system
gives a
is.
fuck,
So
Scott. Anyway,
we're very open and honest in telling people how shitty it can be.
that was a shitty process.
Yeah, and so in the pay and the lack of manpower, and you're basically doing 3 people's jobs by yourself.
When y'all gonna get somebody from NOPD to come over there? And
They don't have enough people. They don't have enough people.
Shit. So we had the Kenner police chief come on, which he's a fan of the show now. We're gonna have him back on.
Awesome.
And he was talking about New Orleans a little bit, but no one from New Orleans seems to be brave enough to speak.
Because there's not enough people there. They're working. They don't. You can't come on.
All 12 of them motherfuckers are never available.
My favorite.
24/7 niggas.
My
I ain't seen
favorite-
my kids in 3 years.
Every time I look on Facebook, there's always ends up being a. Go ahead, babe. I know you want to say it. No, nothing. Okay. I always end up seeing an ad on Facebook where it's like, "Come join the NOPD today." It's like, have you lost your fucking mind?
No.
You think I'm gonna join all 13 of y'all with TD over me? Kiss my ass.
They just formed a whole coalition of civilians to go out and handle accidents and miscellaneous calls.
You got a bunch of TDs pulling up to handle TD shit. Bunch of old black women with fucking cornrows in their hair. They come in that bitch.
Y'all saw when we went viral this week?
Excuse me, baby.
Yeah, her in the
I was
apartment.
in the middle of getting my wig put in, and I seen you got in an accident.
You saw what else went viral this week?
No.
She was on another first class flight to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, my
More tax dollars.
my cousin Whoa, her
Yeah,
husband
yeah.
was on the plane with the nigga. Yeah, her.
Basically.
I think we should go do it. We be like super troopers.
Yeah?
Play the game
You want
and
to?
shit.
Oh, I thought you want to join the NOPD. Oh, you want to join the NOPD?
No, he won't join the civilian group.
No, I think we should join the NOPD.
I think we should join the civilian group.
NOPD, we be like,
I'm about to say because there's
Y'all
too
can
much
have that.
time behind that badge. You
Give
know
me,
what I'm
give me your driver's license. Right meow.
saying? right,
Right meow.
right now.
I can see Joe
Are
playing.
you
a
saying
role.
meow?
You remember the movie Let's Be Cops?
Yes.
I can, you could do that shit.
What, bae?
All right, Nikki P,
Having
tell
a
them
drink
where to
with my
find your
friends.
I'm
socials.
ready to go night.
Tell them where you find your socials,
I
Nikki
said
P.
it is 2 hours and 8 minutes. You're 8 minutes past the limit.
No, it's only an hour and a half.
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, night.
Where can we find you, babe? Miss Nikki P.
You can find me
me.
in my bed at this time.
Joel ass.
Man, for Hocus Pocus, I was very close to falling asleep several times. I had to keep like readjusting.
Maybe
my
that's
seat.
why I felt like it wasn't that great of a movie because I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah, right. Everybody want to watch that bitch at 9 o'clock at night. Normally during the week, we going to bed at this time, dog.
Nigga was full. I was already high.
Anyways, my Instagram is NIKKI_NP.
And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to us. Hey, TD, in the first class. TD, in the first class. TD, in the first class.
White.
You lost
White.
the
He was
beat.
mad off.
Yeah, you
it
got
was
so
terrible.
mad.
Sorry, guys.
Sound like
White. No.
he just sounded. He just sounded like the freestyle from 2K.
And I don't know if y'all are going to be there tomorrow, but we will be at Fried Chicken Fest tomorrow. I know Joe going to be there.
Scott said he's going to take the
you know.
camera and a microphone and interview people.
No, he's not. Because he's going to be eating fried chicken, and he ain't trying to talk to nobody. Well, his belly's full of fried chicken.
So you don't want to walk up to the man and be like, dog, so the chicken was amazing. Tell me about it.
That was so stupid. Why was it so funny? Fuck y'all. I'm glad y'all stuck it out this long. If you stuck it out this long, put a bucket of chicken as an emoji underneath the thing. But you can find us
there a
on.
bucket of chicken?
I hope so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to us at The Hangover Pod, or on Twitter at @the_Hangover Podcast, or on Instagram at @the_Hangover_Podcast, and on www.hangoverpod.com. I need to write this back down. I just
How about y'all just go to www.hangoverpod.com
and you can click
all
shit.
of that shit's on there. Follow us, dog. You heard?
So, shout out to the leaker that went to jail for leaking Grand Theft Auto 6 shit. We love you. Thank you to the guy. Yeah, he went to jail. It's fucked up, right? Oh, yeah, he's in jail.
Just tells you that shit was true.
Y'all should stop peeing on graves unless you really hate them. Shout out to that guy that I hate. Deadpool 3, I'm already looking forward to it. Lil Dicky is always going to be the GOAT. I don't care about his TV show, but I should because I heard it was great. Don't rape Victoria's Secret models. What? And shout out to Jeffrey Dahmer.
That flowed.
Oh boy! And this is the Eskimo Timberland. Thank you for listening. This is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening. Nicole's done.